the rim, and the ball out of bounds to the Cyclones. It was last touched by McDowell. So once again, Lane will inbound left of the Cyclone basket. And Lane, 5-second violation. She had lots of people to throw it to, and she was bound and determined to get it into Cameron Schaefer, and the Cyclones turn it over. Edwards off to Johnson. Across the timeline to Edwards. Edwards near the Cyclone bench. Cross court to Johnson, now into the hands of Williams. Williams takes it left wing, out top McDowell. McDowell will shoot it for three and score. 7-0 Paola. Lane brings it into front court for the Cyclones, who have not yet gotten the shot off. Check that, I take that back. Here's a pass inside to Bruce, and it'll shoot. He'll be fouled on the shot. Ottawa did get that three-point attempt by Jung the last time. Panther foul will be on Trinity McDowell, her first and the team's second. And this will be a two-shot opportunity for Peyton Bruce. Bruce misses the first one short. Boys action to follow, and there's still some room here. It is Winter Royalty Night here at Ottawa High. They'll do the coronation ceremony at halftime of the boys' game. And that free throw misses the rim, so Paola will get the basketball out of bounds. And it comes to Williams, now to McDowell. Pass comes ahead to Caldwell. Caldwell tried to thread the needle, and she got it somehow to Jordan Johnson, and Johnson lays it in. Ray picks up her dribble far too early, and now a whistle and a timeout called for by Jamie Porter. 6:06 to play in the first period. The score is Paola 9 and Ottawa nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Paola trapping, and they tip a ball. Now we have a tie-up, and possession will stay with Ottawa. Wellsville and Anderson County, our game of the week, KOFO game of the week on KOFO.com tonight. Luke Queen will bring you that doubleheader. Here's a pass into Lane to Lane. Now it goes to Ray on the right wing. She's doubled. Now it goes to Jung. Jung will shoot it for two around the rim and out. And rebound out of bounds to Paola. Cyclones this time will back out of the full court press. Going to drop into a 2-3 zone. And a bad pass is going to be stolen. Up court comes Ray. Ray stops. Looks for help. Now it goes to Jung. Right side, Bruce looking in the lane. Nothing there. Instead, Jung between the circles. Left side, Ray. Ray cut off by McDowell. Bounces in the corner left side to Bruce. Now free throw line to Schaefer. She trips and falls. And a loose ball and a tie-up. And that'll go back to Paola. Turnover on Ottawa, their fourth. Into the Cyclone lineup, Shakaya Aho. She'll replace Bruce. Williams with the basketball. Near the Ottawa bench to Johnson. Johnson out top to McDowell. Left wing, Williams. Williams brings it back out top, and a whistle away from the basketball. It's a 3-second violation on the Panthers. Second turnover on Paola. 4:59 to play, first period, and it's Paola 9, Ottawa nothing. Lane across the timeline. Gets it off to Ray. Ray Tried to make a move on Williams, now does, into the lane, bounced it right side to Aho, who puts up the jumper, missed it too hard, and rebounded by Edwards. Addie Edwards, long pass ahead to Williams. Williams will drive the lane, shoot and miss short. Fight for the rebound, Ottawa has it. Here comes Lane up the left sideline. Lane picked up her dribble, with a high pass over to Jung. Now right side Aho, back out top Jung. Cross court it goes to Lane. Lane between the circles, Schaefer. Schaefer back to Lane. Ottawa needs some movement. Backdoor cut by Ray. She'll put it up and miss, but a foul on Paola. Panther foul will be whistled against Skylar Williams. It's her first and the team's third. Ray will shoot a couple of free throws here. First one on the way is around the rim and out. In the Paola lineup is Hannah Pierce. Second one for Ray is good, and the Cyclones on the board. 9-1. Williams on the dribble. She'll go right side Edwards. Edwards dribbles around Jung, but has to kick it back out to Johnson. Now right side to Williams. Into Edwards. Edwards inside. Shoots and misses, but the Cyclones commit a foul. OHS foul will be on Sutton Jung. That's her first personal, the first team foul. Addie Edwards will shoot a couple of free throws here. First one on the way is good. Substitution for the Panthers will actually come in for the shooter, so we'll do it after this second free throw if Edwards makes it. She does. And into the game comes Sophie Jones. Panthers with a double-digit lead on the Cyclones here early, 11-1. Full court pressure. Pass comes ahead to Aho. Now over to Jung. Jung's doubled. Gets it cross court, but it's over the head of Lane and sails out of bounds. Full court pressure this time by Ottawa High. Pass to McDowell. Now across the timeline to Jones. Jones off the hands of McDowell, but she recovers. Free throw line Pierce. Now here's Williams shooting for three and missing. Rebound McDowell, stripped away momentarily by Jung. Loose ball picked up by Johnson. Now here's a three from the top by Williams. It's no good, and a foul called against McDowell on the rebound. That'll be her second. So McDowell will go to the bench. Caldwell will come back in to replace her. Ottawa's going to send in Riley Titus and also Summer Spiegel. Schaefer goes in the right corner to Spiegel. Spiegel along the baseline, cut off, and then she throws it out of bounds, but it was last touched by a Panther. And it comes to Spiegel. She's doubled, tries to dribble around it. Now picks up the dribble, finds Schaefer out top. Schaefer, far side to Titus. Titus along the baseline, needs help. Passes off the hands of Johnson. Will stay with the Cyclones as it goes out of bounds. 2:58 to play first period, 11-1 Panthers. Ottawa inbounds near the corner this time along the baseline. Titus needs to get it in, does to Spiegel. Spiegel, one bounce, now to Jung between the circles. Right side to Aho. Back to Jung. Schaefer outside the arc left side. Right side Titus for a three ball that misses. Rebound is controlled by Riley, though. Topped away momentarily. Aho's got it. Aho looks, still looking, and traveled with it. And a turnover on the Cyclones, number 6 on the evening. .235 to play here in the first period. Jordan Johnson now with the basketball. Right side it goes to Jones. Jones into the post of Pierce, but now tied up by Aho. Nice job by Shakaya to force the turnover. Titus. Pass ahead to Spiegel. Right wing Jung. Into the post it goes to Schaefer. She doubled and threw it back outside, and that ball's actually going to be an over and back violation. And Ottawa turns it over again. Paola's pressure has really caused Ottawa problems here in this first period. The Cyclones will send Ray and Lane back in. Williams calls play number 1. High post to Pierce. Back to Williams. She's open for 3. Miss it. Rebound controlled by Caldwell. And now stripped away by Schaefer. And it's going to roll out of bounds to the Panthers. Johnson looking for somebody on the inbound. Finally, we'll get it out high to Jones. Jones, right side near the Ottawa bench to Johnson, around to Williams, now to Jones. Williams in the corner. Johnson for 3, misses everything, but rebounded by Paola. Caldwell with it. Gives it off to Jones, back between the circles to Johnson. And at 32 to play in the period, Johnson double dribbled. Cyclone substitution, that'll be Bailey Evans in for Sutton Jones. Also, Peyton Bruce back into the lineup. And it comes to Lane. Lane, doubled, bounces it over to Ray. Ray, off it goes to Evans for 3. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Caldwell for Paola. Panthers up court, leading by 10. Johnson, left side, it goes to Williams. Out top, that's Caldwell. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Williams, left side, tried to penetrate. It was cut off. Back outside to Caldwell. Caldwell, off-balance shot, misses. Saved by Pierce before it went out of bounds. Pierce now got away with a double dribble, or a traveling violation, and Ottawa tapped it out of bounds. Lindsey Pitzer will come in for the Panthers. 53 seconds on the first quarter clock, 11-1 Panthers. Going to come out high to Williams. Williams in the corner, Johnson. Johnson bounces in the post to Pitzer. Pitzer will be fouled. Cyclone foul will be on Riley Titus. Two-shot opportunity for Pitzer, and she misses the first. Second one's up and rimming in. Ray off to Lane. She traveled and got away with it. Here's Bruce out high, driving the lane all the way to the bucket. The ball was stripped, and it goes out of bounds. Nice move by Peyton there, but Paola got the hand on the basketball to knock it away from her. Cyclones will inbound. Lane looking, no movement for the Cyclones, and finally that pass will be stolen by Johnson. Johnson, pass ahead to Jones. She can't run it down. Try to get it inside and managed to. And now a foul on Ottawa. Foul's going to be called on Bailey Evans. Team foul number 3, and Williams will be at the line for a couple of free throws here. First of 2 on the way, and that's good. 3 points now for Skylar Williams. Williams missed the second one, and Evans has the rebound for Ottawa. Ray with it. She's going to be doubled, gets it back to Evans. Evans dribbles through the double team and will be fouled. This one on Sophie Jones. It's her first, 5th team foul. Schaefer back into the Cyclone lineup. 23 seconds to play first period, 13-1 Panthers. Schaefer gets it into lane. Get pass to Evans. Evans along the baseline, dribbled it off her foot, and Ottawa's turned it over for the 9th time this evening. Williams to Jones. Back it goes to Williams across the 10-second line with 11 on the first quarter clock. Johnson to Jones. Jones to the baseline. Runner misses everything. Evans has the rebound. 5 seconds, 4. Here's Ray with 2-1. Tries to throw up the half-court shot. It's no good. And that's the end of the first period. At the end of one, it's Paola 13, Ottawa 1, and we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org. Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Paola gets the basketball to start the second period. Williams has it for the Panthers. Bounce on the high post to Edwards. Edwards, one bounce, now gives it up to McDowell, who shoots it for 3. Missed it too hard. Rebound Edwards, but she fought with her own teammate and commits a traveling violation. That's turnover number 5 on the Panthers tonight. Inbounds it comes to Lane. Lane knocked away by Edwards. Loose ball. Edwards has it. She gets it ahead to Williams, who will drive the lane, shoot with the left hand, and score. And now McDowell knocks the pass out of bounds. Jones is going to come back in for the Panthers, replacing Williams. 15-1, Panthers have the lead. Just a little under 7.5 to play before halftime. Ray on the drive, now picks it up, goes to Bruce, free throw line extended right side. Bruce backs it out now to Ray. Ray looking, Jung, left side lane. Ottawa still without a field goal in this basketball game. Schaefer along the baseline, Ray into the post. It goes to Jung. Shot off glass, missed, too short, and it's out of bounds, and it belonged to Paola. Johnson to Edwards. Long pass ahead to Jones, who'll drive. Had it blocked by Bruce. Loose ball controlled by Jung. And it comes to Ray. Ray bounces right side to Bruce. Nice little wraparound pass to Schaefer. And Schaefer will be called for traveling. It's a nice pass by Bruce, but Schaefer took an extra step. Jones off to McDowell, now to Edwards. Edwards, top of the circle, into the post to Caldwell. She'll put up a 12-footer and score. First points of the night for Kelly Caldwell. And Paola leads 17-1. Jung with it. Ray between the circles. Right side lane. Right corner Bruce. Around the perimeter it goes. Left wing now Jung. Jung. Left baseline lane to Jung. Out top Bruce. Right side Ray. Ray cut off by Jones. Backs it out to Lane, who shoots for 3. Missed it too hard. Rebound Bruce inside, and she will score. Ottawa finally gets a bucket from the field. A little under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Caldwell dribbles it across the 10-second line, takes it to the free throw line, shoots the jumper and misses. Rebound to Edwards inside, leans inside, had it blocked by Bruce, and rebounded by Schaefer. Ray up the right sideline, now takes it to the middle, finds Jung for a three. That's in and out, and rebounded by Williams for the Panthers. Long pass ahead to Caldwell, who beat the Cyclone defense, and Caldwell will lay it in. Poor job of Ottawa High that time of getting back on defense. Here's Lane for the Cyclones. To Bruce, left elbow, and took an extra step and traveled. Substitutions both sides. Paola will send in Williams along with Michaela Garrett. In for Ottawa will be Bailey Evans and Riley Titus. Panthers with the big lead early, 19-3. We're about 5 minutes away from half. Jones to Edwards in the front court. Between the circles, Williams. Williams drives all the way to the bucket, threw up a wild shot, but got fouled. Cyclone foul will be called against Cameron Schaefer. That's her first personal. Team foul number 4. Free throw Williams is good. Skylar Williams, he's all scorers with 6. Second free throw misses. Evans will run down the rebound. To Ray. Now ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer one-on-one on Edwards. Takes it to the bucket. And an offensive foul. Pierce comes in for Paola. Ottawa will stay with Schaefer with 2 personals now. That's also the 13th Ottawa turnover on the night. Edwards off to Williams, now to Pierce, ahead now to Garrett. Garrett, bounce pass, tried to thread the needle. Somehow Paola managed to come up with it, and now a shot was blocked by Titus. And up court come the Cyclones. Bounce to Ray on the left wing. Ray tried to take it baseline, but was cut off by Williams. Now picks up her dribble, bounces in the post to Schaefer. Off it goes to Evans. Evans will shoot on the run and roll it in. Bailey Evans with the bucket, 20-5 now, and now Titus knocks the ball out of bounds. Good defense there. Edwards will get it in to Williams. Williams near sideline to Edwards. Jones now left side to Williams. Williams fouled by Evans. Second foul for Bailey Evans. Team foul number 6 on Ottawa. So the rest of the half, Paola will shoot free throws. Aho back in for Ottawa, and McDowell returns for Paola. Don't forget boys action to follow. Pass on the inbounds comes to Sophie Jones, and 5'3" sophomore puts it in the inside and gets her first points of the night. Titus picks up her dribble, puts up the jumper. It was blocked by Williams, controlled by Schaefer. Outside it goes to Lane. Lane to Aho. Far sideline Evans. Bailey along the baseline. Bounced it across to Schaefer, who ran it down. Now Lane back with the basketball. Here's Aho. Right side Evans. Aho out top to Schaefer outside the circle. Looking some movement. Now Titus. She's open for 2 just inside the circle and hits it off the glass. The freshman Riley Titus with her first 2 of the night to make it 22-7. Pass comes ahead to McDowell. McDowell got away with a double dribble. Nobody saw her. Jones out top Williams. Left wing Garrett. Garrett, right side, Williams. Into the post to Pierce. Shoots and misses too hard. Rebound to Garrett, though. Now it goes to McDowell. McDowell, right wing, Williams. Williams off to Garrett. In the corner, McDowell. Free throw line, Pierce. Now right wing, Jones. Around the perimeter, McDowell fakes the three, takes it in the lane, runner on the way, and it's good. Nice move by the sophomore, Trinity McDowell. Aho up the far sideline to Lane. Lane into Evans' hands. Evans driving on Jones. Runner misses, was partially blocked. Rebound pulled down by Pierce. Jones out top. Now McDowell. McDowell through traffic. She traveled with it before she got the shot off. Both teams will substitute. Johnson comes in along with Pitzer for Paola. And Ottawa will send in Ray and Jung. Panthers lead at 24-7. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Don't forget at halftime, the Advantage Electric halftime show here on KOFO. Lane pushes it ahead. Between the circles, Ray. She tried to drive on Garrett, but then another Panther came out to cut her off. Right side to Titus. Titus to the free throw line. Here's Jung on the right wing. Skip pass to Ray. Ray dribbles in. Again, cut off by Garrett. Top of the circle, Titus. Titus, right side to Lane. Lane into the post to Schaefer. Backdoor cut by Ray. She's in no man's land and gets tied up. And the possession area will stay with Ottawa High. Lane gets it in, and that's stolen. Up court comes Williams. Pass ahead to Pitzer running the floor. Shoots and misses. Rolls out at the last moment, and a foul on Paola on the rebound. That'll be on Michaela Garrett. It's her first, and the 6th team foul. Lane, Ray, left side to Jung. Out top, Titus. Right wing, Ray. Now Lane. Lane, backdoor cut to Ray. She'll put it up with the left hand and miss. Rebound to Titus. Stripped of the basketball, and Pitzer has it for Paola. 42 seconds to go in the half. Paola leads by 17. Williams ahead to Garrett. Bounces left side for Johnson. Out top, Williams. Now to McDowell. McDowell cross court to Johnson. Into the post. That's stolen by Schaefer. Ottawa up court now with 21 on the clock. Near sideline, Jung. Jung out top to Lane with 13 on the clock. Right wing to Ray. Ray to Titus. 9 seconds to play in the half. Runner by Titus in the lane, just off the mark. Rebound McDowell. She'll get to Williams. 2 seconds, one. She'll shoot it from half court, and that shot is no good, and that's the half. At the end of the first half of play, the score is Paola 24 and Ottawa 7. We're back with the Advantage Electric halftime show. In 2 minutes, this is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with the team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card. Available only at Arvest banks. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
We're at halftime here of the girls' game between Ottawa and Paola, and Panthers all the way here, 24-7. They lead. We welcome you to the Advantage Electric halftime show. When it comes to your electric needs, don't be shocked at the outcome if you try and do it yourself, whether it's a problem with a fuse box, you need a ceiling fan installed, or if you need a licensed contractor for larger projects like a new home or office. Get the Advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call 418-1218. Well, Paola jumped out to a 9-0 lead and really never looked back in the first half of play, and they lead the Cyclones here by 17 at intermission, 24-7. Balanced scoring for the Panthers. 6 points leads the way. Ottawa with just 3 buckets from the field in the first half. And so it's been a rough first half for the Lady Cyclones. And we'll be back with more here at halftime with the score of Paola 24 and Ottawa 7. 2-minute break. You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show on KOFO.
When it's time to see a dentist, contact Dr. Hill Family Dentistry. Dentures and root canals are just 2 of their specialties. Now in 2 locations, Ottawa and Garnett. Call 785-242-1800 because your smile deserves it.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes, too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
Back here at the Cyclone Gymnasium at halftime, where Paola leads Ottawa 24-7 in the girls' game. Taking a look at the scoring, 6 points for Skylar Williams to lead the Panthers, 5 points for Trinity McDowell, 4 apiece for Addie Edwards and Kelly Caldwell, 2 for Sophie Jones and Jordan Johnson, and 1 point for Lindsay Pitzer. Ottawa had 3 players with 2, Bailey Evans, Riley Titus, and Peyton Bruce. 1 point for Amanda Ray. Ottawa 14 turnovers in the first half, while Paola half of that at 7. Cyclones were 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Paola was 4 of 8. Foul trouble McDowell with 2 for Paola, and Evans and Schaefer with a couple for Ottawa. Back after this 2-minute break, this is the Advantage Electric halftime show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Both teams back out of the locker room is a good step for the second half of play again. The Cyclones trail by 17-24-7. They were down at the end of one quarter 13-1 and got scored in the second period 11-6. Ottawa doing a little bit better from the field in that second period after not getting a bucket from the floor until about 6 minutes to go in the first half of play. And that's going to do it for the Advantage Electric halftime show. We'll be back with the second half of tonight's action after this 2-minute break, and you're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
When it comes to electricity, if you don't know what you're doing, you might be shocked at the outcome. Is your fuse box hot to the touch? Do you even have a fuse box? Do your lights flicker when the air conditioner comes on? Are you worried about power surges in your expensive electronics? You try to solve these problems yourself, it can be a hair-raising experience. Get the advantage when it comes to handling these issues by calling Advantage Electric. Professional crews with years of experience can solve the problem and leave you fully charged for other, less dangerous projects.
Oh my God, honey, look, the plunger worked.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main, or call them 418-1218. Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Paola gets the basketball first here in the third period, and we're underway. Connor Williams has it. Ottawa in that zone defense. Here's Addie Edwards. Picking up her dribble along the left wing outside the circle. Now to Johnson. Over it goes to Caldwell and now to Williams. Caldwell, top of the key. Back to Johnson, and Paola will reset. This looks like maybe a little bit different defense, maybe a 1-2-2. McDowell with it. Holding it high overhead. Off to Caldwell. Left wing it goes to Edwards. Edwards out top to Caldwell. Right wing McDowell. Right baseline Johnson. He swings it back out to Caldwell. Paola's run 40 seconds off the clock on this opening possession of the third period. Now Caldwell nearly loses it, but picks it up and gives it to Johnson. Williams reversing her dribble. Now calling the play. Far sideline it goes to Johnson. She's doubled. Now between the circles again to Caldwell. Left wing to Williams. Caldwell. To McDowell. She has an open look at a three and hits it. Trading to McDowell, whose brother Mason is a player for the Ottawa University basketball team. Here's a jumper by Amanda Ray from the free throw line, missing. And the rebound squirts out into the hands of Williams. Bounced ahead to Edwards. Edwards stops. Gets to McDowell for another three ball. That one's too hard. Rebound controlled by Caldwell. Her jumper in the lane is good. 6 on the evening for Kelly Caldwell. The Panthers now lead it 29-7. 6:20 to play third period. And it comes to Schaefer. Schaefer spins. Nice move, but the shot won't go. And Johnson has the board. Johnson. Left wing McDowell fakes the long three. Drives to the bucket. Had it blocked by Bruce, but got it right back. Missed that one and rebounded by Schaefer. Ray up the near sideline to Lane, rather. Get pass over to Jung. Jung will drive on Caldwell, put the shot up and have it blocked, and the ball's out of bounds to the Cyclones. Halftime score in girls play. Eudora leads DeSoto 12-10. Only score we have at this juncture. Lane taking forever to get the ball in, and that's risking another 5-second call. She just got it in time. And it comes to the post to Schaefer, who's triple team. Now to Bruce, around to Ray. Left wing goes to Jung. Bruce now finds Lane for an open jumper that rims off short and rebounded by Williams. Williams reverses her dribble. Breaks into front court. Now top McDowell for another three. Ottawa didn't get out on her. McDowell hits it. She has 11. And it's 32-7. Lane back outside to Ray. To Jung left wing. Her three-point try is no good. Rebound to Bruce. Bruce kicks it back out to Ray. Now to Lane. Lane, right side Bruce outside the arc. Jung with it. Trying very hard to get to Schaefer, who's not scored here this evening. Now Bruce with a dribble drive and a blocking foul called on Paola. And the official went down, he tripped over the foot of Skyler Williams. Foul will be whistled against Addie Edwards. Shooting foul, so Bruce at the line, and Peyton's injured. Did not see that, and Bruce is in pain down underneath the basket. Let's pause right here for 30 seconds. Paola leads 32-7. Back after this, you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast and a supporter of Ottawa High Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Cyclones! Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Peyton Bruce gets to her feet. She's going to walk off under her own power. Ottawa will have to have a substitute free thrower, and I believe it'll be Riley Titus coming into the game to do that. Halftime score in our KOFO game of the week. Girls play. Wellsville leads Anderson County 31-14. So Titus will be the substitute free thrower here. They'll also let Ottawa send into the game Summer Spiegel. Paola will send into the game Madison Bryant for her first action. First of 2 free throws by Titus is good. Titus with 3, 32-8. Second free throw misses everything. So Paola will have it out of bounds. McDowell will get it into Williams, who's doubled. Into the front court it goes to Johnson, nearly tied up by Lane. McDowell into the post to Edwards. Edwards, nice move on Titus, but then lost control of the basketball. And the ball tipped, and will roll out of bounds to Paola. Panthers inbound across the way. Williams has it. Now top McDowell. Now here's Johnson right side to Bryant. Edwards, left swing it goes to Williams. To Johnson. Nice bounce pass to McDowell, who missed the shot though. And Schaefer rebounds for Ottawa. That was a nice set play that time by Paola. And there's a double dribble call on Sutton John. First Cyclone turnover of the second half, the 15th of the ball game. Bailey Evans will come in replacing Lane. Under 4 minutes to play, third period. Williams will walk it across the timeline. High post to McDowell. McDowell takes it to the bucket. Missed it. A little bit too hard. And rebounded by Jung. Now let's pass to Spiegel. She had Titus open down court. Now Titus comes up with it. A 15-foot jumper misses everything. McDowell has the rebound. Here comes Panthers in a hurry. Williams spins. Takes it to the bucket. Missed it too hard. Rebound fought for, and it's going to come out to Edwards, who gives to McDowell. Fakes the 3. Drives to the basket. And a whistle. And a blocking foul on Ottawa, and that's not a good call right there. McDowell went in to Titus, who was actually just turned her back and was holding her position. But they still called the foul on Riley. It's her second. McDowell hits the first free throw. Caldwell comes back in for Paola. Second free throw misses around the rim and out. Foul on the rebound called against Jordan Johnson. Paola leads at 33-8. We have 3:18 to play in the third period. Cyclones have struggled to score here all night long. Spiegel. Off to Titus. Titus takes it to the baseline. Now her pass is stolen. Pass ahead to Johnson. She'll drive on Edwards and be fouled by Evans, rather. That'll be foul number 3 on Bailey Evans. And Jordan Johnson will go to the free throw line for the first time this evening. That free throw misses. Pearson Jones in for Paola. Lane and Lauren Curtis coming in. First appearance for Curtis here this evening. Second free throw, in and out. Ottawa has the rebound. Spiegel running the point now. Goes to Curtis. Curtis. Off it goes to Titus, who lost control. Ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by the Panthers. Ray will check back in for Ottawa High. Last night, Baldwin took a doubleheader from Lewisburg in Frontier League play. Here's Schaefer, stripped of the basketball, and a steal by Bryant. Bryant drives, throws it up to the left hand and misses. Loose ball on the floor, and we'll have a whistle. And what, a foul? A foul on Paola, looks like. Foul will be against Bryant. That's her first, team foul number 3. Ray, fouled by Bryant once again. So 2 quick fouls on Madison Bryant. Jung will replace Schaefer in the Cyclone lineup. Lane, skip pass over to Curtis. Left wing to Titus. Titus through the lane, off to Ray. 3-point try. Good by Amanda Ray. So Ray has 4, 33-11. Jones nearly had that pass stolen, and now a double dribble call on Johnson. And it comes to Ray. Lane between the circles. Curtis near the far sideline, now to Titus. Titus, a 3-ball. Good. So a couple of 3-pointers by the Cyclones. And the lead is now 19, 33-14. Here's Caldwell inside, shooting over Jung and hitting it high off the glass. Nice bucket there by Kelly Caldwell for her 8th point of the game. Jung for Ottawa. Left side to Titus. Now Ray out top. Brings it over to Curtis right side. Here's Jung with it. Jung fouled. Johnson will be guilty. Second personal, 5th team foul. Schaefer will come back in for Ottawa. And checking out will be Curtis. Lane. Looking. Somebody's got to go deep. And that pass underthrown and stolen. Here's Bryant with it. Driving the length of the floor. Throwing up the jumper. Missing, but Ottawa fouls. Cyclone foul on Cameron Schaefer, her 3rd. Madison Bryant will shoot a couple free throws here. First one is no good. Second one is in. Aho will come into the Ottawa lineup, replacing Titus. Boys action to follow. At halftime tonight, we'll have winter royalty coronation for the Cyclones. Bad pass by Schaefer goes out of bounds. 19 turnovers now. Pitzer replaces Pierce for Paola. Ball comes into Jones and now to Bryant. And passed it right on past Jones, and it goes out of bounds. Paola team's got some talent, certainly, and they have struggled in league so far. Now, you can certainly imagine losing to Baldwin. They're number 1 in Class 4A Division II. Here's Jung shooting for 3 from the left wing and swishing it. First points of the night for Sutton Jung. The Panthers also lost to Spring Hill, who appears to be much improved, and DeSoto. Johnson with 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Bryant for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Caldwell. Her shot inside won't go. Taylor gets that rebound. Left side to Jones. Out top, Bryant. Right side to Johnson. Caldwell shoots for 3 from the top of the circle and puts it in. So Kelly Caldwell in double figures with 11. Here's Lane with it near the Ottawa bench. 17 on the clock. Brings it out to Ray, around to Jung. Jung inside to Lane, but she'll have to bring it back out with 10. Now Jung to Aho. Aho telegraphed that pass, and her second attempt at that pass was stolen. And Paola will run out the third quarter clock. At the end of 3, Paola leads Ottawa 39-17, and we're back in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
Follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team schedule from football and volleyball to wrestling and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ransom Memorial Hospital, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Neosho County Community College, Quality Structures Incorporated. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
The game doesn't stop.
Neither should you.
Wherever you go, the game goes too, using the FM chip in your smartphone and the Next Radio app.
The Next Radio app brings real FM radio to your phone. The best thing is, it's all totally free.
And now, take your favorite local station anywhere in the U.S. with Next Radio's streaming capability. Download the free Next Radio app today.
Next Radio, live and local, wherever you go.
Underway in this fourth period, Ottawa missed a three-pointer, and Amanda Ray driving the baseline is fouled by Kelly Caldwell. Don't forget we have OU basketball for you tomorrow afternoon. Ray hits the first free throw. Braves take on the Tabor Blue Jays. 3 o'clock is the tip-off for the ladies. Ray misses the second one, but runs down her own rebound. In the corner goes to Lane. Out top to Aho. Now to Jung. Jung off to Ray. Ray open from 15. Missed it short. Rebound fought for. Jung pulls it away for Ottawa. To Aho to Lane. Ottawa men will tip it off at 5. Here's Lane from the baseline. Switches it home. First points of the ball game for Juliet Lane to make it 39-20. Skylar Williams. Pass comes ahead to Trinity McDowell. Now Caldwell near the Paola bench. Williams to Johnson. Off to McDowell for 3. Missed it short. Rebound Schaefer. We also have the high school basketball scoreboard show for you tonight. 10 o'clock here on KOFO. Jung stops. Out top to Ray. Left wing Jung. Ray swings it around to Aho, right wing. Now in the post it goes to Jung. She's double teamed. Shoots anyway and misses. Rebound to Ray. Amanda driving baseline, finds Schaefer in the lane. Schaefer has to back it out to Lane. Boy, they are just smothering Cameron Schaefer tonight. Pass over the head of Ray goes out of bounds. That's 21 Ottawa turnovers. Bruce will come back in for Ottawa. That's good news. She went out shaken up in the third period. Jones and Garrett into the Paola lineup. Bounced into Sophie Jones. Now to Williams. Across the timeline to McDowell. Back into Williams' hands. Williams gives it off to Jones, left wing. Now McDowell. McDowell drives inside the circle. Runner was partially blocked by Bruce and rebounded by the Cyclones. Here's a pass ahead, knocked away by Edwards. Edwards got back. Ottawa just about beat him, but good defensive play by Edwards to knock it out of bounds. Titus in for the Cyclones. She's going to replace Lane. And in for Paola will be Jordan Johnson. Titus looks to get it in. Ottawa's had trouble all night long getting the ball in bounds. Here's a pass to Bruce in the lane. She will has it back outside to Jung. Now left wing to Ray. Ray, backdoor cut off the hands of Titus and stolen by Edwards. Addie Edwards into front court. Addie Edwards, the length of the floor, shoots and misses too hard, and Schaefer with another rebound. Cameron hasn't scored, but she's hit the boards well here tonight. Titus right wing. Into Schaefer. Schaefer spins, and she'll be fouled. We'll see if that's considered a shooting foul. Called on Jordan Johnson, her third. 7th team foul, and it will be a 2-shot opportunity for Schaefer. First one on the way, rolls off short. Second one for Schaefer, up and in and out. Rebound taken by Garrett for Paola. 5:32 to play in the ball game. Panthers lead 39-20. Williams reverses her dribble, reverses it back. Now goes to Johnson, who drives the baseline, lost control of the ball, and it goes out of bounds. 10th turnover on Paola. Substitution for Ottawa. Summer Spiegel back into the lineup. Spiegel across the 10-second line. Nearly lost it to Williams. Got it over to Titus. Titus back to Spiegel. Titus out top. Spiegel. Lost it. Got it back. Schaefer. Schaefer picked up her dribble. Back it goes to Spiegel. And we got a 3-second violation on the Cyclones. Under 5 minutes to play. Caldwell, McDowell, and Garrett will check back in for Coach Stuart Ross. Cyclones will counter by sending Juliet Lane into the lineup. Eudora's girls continue to lead DeSoto, score 20-19 heading to the fourth. Williams to McDowell near the Paola bench. Over goes to Garrett. Try to give and go, and that was stolen, but then Sutton Jung double dribbled. Ottawa now with 24 turnovers on the night. Inbounds comes to Williams for a three-pointer, good. 9 for Williams. 42-20. Lane, near sideline. Dangerous pass to Jung, who'll drive the baseline and the lane rather, and be cut off. Stolen by Garrett. She'll drive the lane and miss. Spiegel rebounds for Ottawa. She was fouled, no whistle. And now we will have a traveling violation on Spiegel. Pierce comes in for Paola with 4:16 to go, and the Panthers on top by 22. Off the inbounds, it's Williams right wing to Garrett. Three-pointer by Garrett is good. By Bryant, I should say. Madison Bryant with that bucket. 4 points now for Bryant. Spiegel to Lane. Lane takes it right. Looks for help. Bounces to Schaefer, who'll drive. Throw up the runner. Rims it off. Rebound to Garrett. Michaela Garrett brings it up court. Here's a 2-on-2. Now Titus getting back. Garrett tries to force the shot up, and a blocking foul on Ottawa. And that's on Schaefer. It's her fourth personal. Two free throws from Michaela Garrett. First one is no good. Cyclones will send in Curtis Ray and Bruce. .343 to go. Boys game will follow here. Garrett's second free throw is in, so she's in the books tonight. And Lindsay Pitzer will replace her. Panthers back into that full court press. Ottawa beats it. Really wasn't that much of a press. Here's Ray drilling it off her foot, but she was fouled. Skylar Williams picks up the foul. Team foul number 8, so a 1-and-1 for Ray. Ray with 5 points tonight. She was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Hits the free throw. Earns the second one. Jones will check in for Paola. Second one too hard by Ray, rebounded by Jones. Pass comes ahead to Bryant, across court now to McDowell, who lost control, and a pass stolen by Ray for Ottawa. Here's Curtis near the corner to Lane. Lane, Curtis, she had an open three, didn't take it. Titus will take a three from the left side, missed it too hard. Rebounded by Bryant for Paola. During the 3-minute mark, Paola leads 46-21. Far sideline, Jones. Jones, between the circles, Pitzer. Left wing, McDowell. McDowell, over goes to Bryant, back to McDowell. Jones into the post to Pierce. Pierce tripled, and she shot it anyway. It was partially blocked by the Cyclones, and it will stay with the Panthers. McDowell will check out. Garrett will replace her at the 2:47 mark. And it comes to Garrett. Ottawa had no defense along the baseline, and Garrett with an easy two. Ray. Here's Lane with it out top. Backdoor cut, and this one knocked away by Pitzer, but taken by Titus. Titus through the lane. Off it goes to Curtis. Right corner to Ray. Brings it back outside to the lane. Here's a skip pass to Curtis. Jumper missed it short. She got a little happy feet there and put it up a little bit too quickly. Rebounded by Paola. Garrett out to the left side. Here's a three by Bryant. Good. So Bryant has 7 in the ball game. And we got a 30-point game, so now we'll have a running clock the rest of the game, but we're under 2 minutes anyway. Lane has a strip nearly stolen by Bryant. It goes out of bounds. Cyclones will send in Aho and Schaefer. And Hallie Schindler will come in for Paola. You have a running clock. Clock's continuing to run. What's the deal? Ottawa had to get somebody off the floor. They stop it just momentarily as Ottawa got Lauren Curtis off the floor. And it comes to Bruce. Bruce passes Titus in a tie-up. Possession to Paola, so 27th turnover of the night for the Cyclones. Now Curtis will come back in, and going to the bench will be Peyton Bruce. Pass ahead to Schindler. Out of Jones. Calls the play. Under a minute to go. High post bounce to Schindler. Schindler to Bryant, left side. Now top to Garrett. Pitzer around to Jones, far sideline to Bryant. Bounces into the post off the foot, though, of Schindler. And a steal by Ottawa. Aho. Pass is tipped away, and then the pass goes out of bounds, and that'll be another turnover on the Cyclones. Bryant off to Schindler. Schindler traveled with it. And we're under 10 seconds to go, so that's going to do it here. Final score here this evening. Paola beats Ottawa 51-21. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes to wrap things up. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Radio moves. Radio breathes. Radio never sleeps. And Next Radio keeps up. It goes where you go, so you never miss a beat. It's live, it's local, it's a connection. A shared experience, just you and your radio. And a couple million people, give or take. Next Radio keeps up. You thought that phone couldn't get any smarter? Well, it got simpler. It got leaner. It's got your back. And it'll keep you moving. Winning. In the know. And it'll get you where you want to go. All in the palm of your hand. Next Radio. Live and local, wherever you go.
Listen to your favorite FM stations with the free Next Radio app. Live and local, wherever you go. Download the free Next Radio app today.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
The Paola girls win here tonight 51-21, and it was all Paola. They jumped out to a quick 9-0 lead. Led at the end of one quarter, 13-1, at halftime by 17 at 24-7. Finally got the running clock with about 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And the Panthers pick up their first league win, while Ottawa drops to 0-3 in league and 1-5 overall. Scoring looks like this for Paola. There's 12 points for Trinity McDowell, 11 for Kelly Caldwell, 9 points for Skylar Williams. Madison Bryant off the bench at 7, 4 points for Addie Edwards. 3 for Michaela Garrett, 2 points for Sophie Jones and Jordan Johnson, and 1 for Lindsay Kitson. Ottawa was led by Amanda Ray and Riley Titus, each had 6. 3 points for Sutton Jung, Juliet Lane, Bailey Evans, and Peyton Bruce each had a couple. We're going to send it back to the station for about 7 minutes right now and come back with the pregame before the boys part of the doubleheader. Again, the Paola girls winning here tonight, 51-21 over Ottawa. This is Jerry Bateman saying so long for now.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Costantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. For more information about our next Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen on air for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive broadcast on your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
There it is, the brand spanking new Holy Mother of Awesome 4K Ultra HD TV. With a gazillion pixels of super crisp resolution, you can see it in your living room. And then you see the price. Your hopes are officially dashed. Don't let those big box retailers give you static. Swing by Rent-A-Center or go to rentacenter.com and get the big brands you want for small payments you can afford. All without credit. Rent-A-Center. Big brands. Small payments. Rental purchase transactions. See store for details.
I love this whole new year, new look idea. That's what Macy's Super Weekend Sale is all about. I hear there's thousands of new markdowns on the latest styles.
Plus, we get an extra 20 or 15% off with our Macy's card or savings pass.
Or huge savings on specials.
Yeah, like juniors fashion, boots for us, jewelry,
men's dress shirts, comforters.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Accept old friends.
Sure, as long as you're driving.
Gee, thanks.
Macy's Super Weekend Sale is going on now. Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply.
There it is. The brand spanking new Holy Mother of Awesome 4K Ultra HD TV. With a gazillion pixels of super crisp resolution, you can see it in your living room. And then you see the price. Your hopes are officially dashed. Don't let those big box retailers give you static. Swing by Rent-A-Center or go to rentacenter.com and get the big brands you want for small payments you can afford. All without credit. Rent-A-Center. Big brands. Small payments. Rental purchase transactions. See store for details.
Is your hunger trying to ruin that New Year's resolution?
CVS Pharmacy hears you. We now have hundreds of better-for-you choices in not only on-the-go snacking and beverages, but in vitamins and supplements to help keep you on track. This week, get Buy and Vita Coco beverages, now 2 for $4. And VitaFusion gummy vitamins, now buy one, get one 50% off. It's the year of you and improved at CVS Pharmacy. Restrictions apply. See circular for details.
A good night's sleep starts with the right pillow. That's where MyPillow comes in, and we're excited to announce the MyPillow buy one get one offer is back. Purchase any MyPillow premium bed pillow and get the second bed pillow absolutely free. Go to mypillow.com, click on the buy one get one free tab, and take advantage of this limited time offer. Use promo code SKY at checkout or call 1-800-635-1825. That's mypillow.com, click on the buy one get one free tab, use promo code SKY at checkout.
Learning where your DNA comes from with 23andMe.com might just inspire you to explore your connection to the world, like Kate. 45% of Kate's DNA is from the British Isles, so she took a little bike trip through Scotland. And 10% of her DNA is from North Africa, so she paid a call to Morocco. Order a DNA kit with 23andMe.com today and let your 23 pairs of chromosomes show you another way to experience the world. Get over 75 reports on ancestry, health, traits, and more at 23andMe.com.
After a rough day on the range, a fella can get a bit saddle sore. That's why I use Blue Emu Original Super Strength Cream. It works fast and penetrates deep to soothe my tired muscles and joints.
And he don't stink.
And I'll tell you one thing, I had no idea this stuff was so darn handy.
Blue Emu Original Super Strength Cream. Available at all major retailers. It works fast for long-lasting soothing of tired muscles and joints.
And you won't stink.
We've reached it, the point where the only way to make Tuesdays any better is by having more boneless wings. That's why here at Buffalo Wild Wings, we've invented Boneless Tuesdays. It's a celebration where if you order boneless wings at full price, you'll get another of the same size for free. This works for dine-in or takeout. Every little bit counts. And on Tuesdays, every boneless wing counts as two. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. Valid only on Tuesdays while supplies last. Tax and gratuity extra. Additional restrictions apply. See participating location for details.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Basketball pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast, here's KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And welcome back to the Cyclone Gymnasium and the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show ahead of boys basketball here between Ottawa and Paola, with Paola winning the girls' game 51-21. These two teams come in both with 4 wins on the season. Paola's 4-2. While the Cyclones, after beating Lewisburg in the final game before the Christmas break, comes into tonight's action with a record of 4-1 on the year. Ottawa 2-0 in league, while Paola is 2-1 in the Frontier League so far this year. Cyclones have had the Panthers numbers here of late. But this Paola team is started off the season very well, and we'll see what happens here this evening. We'll take a break right here. Come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651.
Follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team schedule, from football and volleyball to wrestling and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Kiken Auctions, Ottawa University, 7-Seaters in Princeton, People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Cyclone Boys won their opening game of the year in overtime against Piper and beat Tonganoxie before falling at Topeka West. They came back with league wins over DeSoto and Lewisburg, and pretty impressive victories for the Cyclones in those two ball games to come into the night's action with that 4-1 record. While Paola, 2-1 record in league play, their lone loss coming at the hands of Spring Hill. The Panthers have some height out there. They'll start across the front line. 6'2", Seth Richmond. 6'2", Kurt Kalitsky. 6'3", Cale Clark. 6'4", Brandon Will. And then Drew Smith, who's 5'11". So the Cyclones will have to do some work probably from the outside here this evening. We'll wait and see. And we'll be back with more on the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show after this. You're listening to Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper, they turned to Wise Guys Construction. Dr. John Gollier.
We knew they were reliable. Their reputation's excellent. I've known Jason and Bill for a long time, and I trusted them to do a good job. They've worked with our staff and kept our hassles to a minimum. No, I would have absolutely no hesitation recommending Wise Guys Construction.
For commercial or residential construction, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
When severe weather strikes, it's important you're in the know. Even if power goes out and cellular networks are down, radio can be your lifeline. And Next Radio is the free app that brings FM radio right to your Android smartphone. No data or cellular network required, and it won't drain your battery. Go to the Google Play Store right now. Download the Next Radio app to your Android device. Stay tuned to this station, and please stay safe. For a full list of compatible devices, visit nextradioapp.com.
Back here at the Cyclone Gymnasium and the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. Here are the scores that we have for you at this juncture. We have a girls' final. Burlington beating Santa Fe Trail tonight, 69-43. Wellsville upended Anderson County, 63-34. That's our KOFO game of the week. You can log on to KOFO.com and follow the boys' action on that one with Luke Queen coming up here just a little bit. Again, Wellsville beating Anderson County tonight, 63-34. Last score we had from Eudora and DeSoto, the Cardinals were leading 20-19 headed to the fourth. We'll check real quick and see if we might have an update on that one for you. Nope, no update, but we'll get you up to date on that just as soon as we can. Don't forget the high school basketball scoreboard show tonight at 10 o'clock here on KOFO. And that's going to do it for the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone pregame show. We'll be back with more here from Ottawa High School after this. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is next on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa High Cyclone Basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. This Cyclone sports broadcast is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, Carstar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Distro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Costantino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Our Best Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. Now let's return courtside with KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone Basketball.
And back here at Ottawa High School, where it's Winter Royalty Night, and the bleachers are packed. Still a couple spaces if you want to come out here and enjoy some of this basketball action, but these two rivals always bring out a good crowd no matter where they play. One thing we should probably point out is that the Panthers will host Sub-State in the early part of March. So this is a big game for Ottawa to see where they stand in relationship to a Sub-State opponent. Here are the starting lineups. First of all, for Paola, number 4, Seth Richmond. He is 6'2" and a junior. Number 5, Drew Smith, a 5'11" senior. Number 10, Cale Clark, who is 6'3", a senior. Number 12, Kurt Golitsky. Golitsky is 6'2", a senior. And number 25, Brandon Wilkes, who's 6'4", a senior. Paola is coached by Dave Cash. For Ottawa, number 1, Devion Bife is 5'10" senior, averaging 12 points a game. Number 2, Caleb Schaefer. He's a 6-foot senior. He averages 6 points a contest. Number 4, Kobe Johnson, a 6'5" sophomore, averaging 14 a game. Number 13, Chris Johnson. He is 6'4", a senior, and he averages 11 points a game. And number 23, Jason Brown. He is a 6-foot sophomore, and he averages 8 points a game. The Cyclones are coached by Cliff McCullough, assisted by Evan Schaefer, Blake Lasley, and Rob Hedrick. Hale is 4-2 on the year, 2-1 in the Frontier League, while Ottawa 4-1 overall and 2-0 in league play. Cyclones will be dressed out in white uniforms with red trim, while Paola will be in black uniforms with gold and white trim. And in the first half of play, Ottawa High will move from the right to the left as we see it again. If you missed it, the Ottawa girls falling tonight to Paola 51-21. Their record is now 1-5 on the year. Tomorrow we have Ottawa University basketball for you. 3 o'clock tip-off for the ladies as Ottawa takes on the Tabor Blue Jays. The guys will follow at around 5. Casey Wheeler will be at Wilson Fieldhouse for all the action. So join us tomorrow for Ottawa University basketball on your source for sports in East Central Kansas, 1220 and 103.7 FM. And we will send it back to the station for a 2-minute break. We'll have the opening tip-off coming up. You are listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Back here at Ottawa High School, school alma mater being played now by the Ottawa High Pep Band ahead of tonight's action. And DeSoto has beaten Eudora's girls tonight 30-26, the final there. So DeSoto came from behind to win that one. Again, Wellsville beat Anderson County 63-34, and it was Burlington over Santa Fe Trail 69-43. All the scores from around the state tonight on the Kansas High School Basketball Scoreboard Show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Ottawa is in action next week on the road, Tuesday at Baldwin. Friday, they will be at Eudora. And, of course, we'll bring you all that action next week here on KOFO. Getting starters for Paola will be Seth Richmond, Drew Smith, Cale Clark, Kurt Golubski, and Brandon Wilkes. And for Ottawa, Devion Vise, Caleb Schaefer, Kobe Johnson, Chris Johnson, and Jason Brown. Tip-off comes up after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Crowd's into it already here at the Cyclone Gymnasium, and we get set for boys basketball action between Paola and the Ottawa Cyclones. Jumping center for Paola will be Brandon Wilkes. Cyclones getting some final words of instruction from Cliff McCullough. And Kobe Johnson, usually it's Chris Johnson who jumps center. We'll see what happens. It'll be Chris Johnson in the center circle for Ottawa High. Hope you enjoy this basketball action. Should be a good one. Here we go. That's controlled by Paola backcourt. Right side it goes to Smith. Now round in the corner. Here's a three-point try off the mark by Clark. Inside to Smith. His shot rolls off. Rebound to Schaefer for Ottawa. Up court comes Bethea. He'll run the point for the Cyclones. To Brown. Back it goes to Bethea. Bethea. Backside it goes to Johnson. Bethea out near midcourt. Out top, Toby Johnson to Schaefer. Ottawa being patient. Right side it goes to Bethea. Bethea to Chris Johnson for a 15-footer. It's well off the mark. And Smith has the rebound for the Panthers. Up court with it, that's Golubski. Now to Richmond. Smith. Around it goes to Clark. Clark. Smith, free throw line. Wilkes, he'll drive on Chris Johnson and score. Whistle, traveling violation on Chris Johnson. Ottawa turns it over. 2-0 Paola, 7 minutes to go in the first period. Golubski with the basketball. Ottawa's in a man-to-man. Bouncing out is Wilkes. He'll drive again on Johnson. Spins, shoots and misses short. Chris Johnson rebound. Up court the Cyclones. Here's Bethea with it. Here left corner, Schaefer. Here's Chris Johnson around to Brown. Brown out top to Schaefer. Left wing to Bethea. Devion one bounce. Now takes it back between the circles. Right side it goes to Brown. Chris Johnson top of the key. Right wing to Schaefer. Kobe Johnson on the high post. 20 feet away from the basket. Kobe takes it right wing. Looks inside. Nothing there. So let's get pass over to Bethea near the Paola bench. In the corner, Brown. Brown's cut off. Finds Chris Johnson left wing to Bethea. 6:10 to play in the first period. Paola leads 2-0. Here's Bethea fouled out away from the basket. And the foul will be whistled against Seth Richmond. Brown to inbound, left at the Ottawa basket. And it comes to Schaefer. Swings it outside to Bethay. Around it goes to Brown. Brown into the post. High pass taken by Kobe Johnson. Jumper on the way, missed hard. And the ball's going to roll out of bounds. No, saved by Clark. No, they couldn't quite do it. Ottawa will retain possession along the baseline. Brown gets it into Bethay. Chris Johnson, the top of the circle. His pass overthrows Schaefer, and it goes out of bounds. Cyclones turn over for the second time.
Let's go, Steph!
Up court, Galupski. Far sideline, Richmond. Richmond out top to Clark. Now Galupski right wing. Into the post it goes to Wilkes. Backs it out to Galupski. Top of the circle, Richmond for three. Misses. Rebound, Chris Johnson. Up court comes Bethay. Bethay. Right side to Chris Johnson. Chris off the hands of Kobe Johnson and it's stolen by Wilkes. And it comes to Clark, and Clark will lay it in. 4-0 Paola. Bethay. Chris Johnson nearly had it stolen to Kobe Johnson inside, and a foul on the Panthers. That foul will be whistled against Cale Clark. It's his first, the team's second. Kobe Johnson will shoot a couple of free throws here. The first one's on the way and good. Second free throw misses. Wilkes has the rebound. Panthers up court, leading by 3. Lubsky. Popping out is Clark. Cross court to Richmond. Richmond for 3. Short. Rebound taken by Ottawa. Schaefer pulled it away from the Panthers. Bethay across the timeline. Near sideline, Chris Johnson. Now to Schaefer. Bethay far sideline. Free throw line extended. That's Brown. Over near the corner, Kobe Johnson. Kobe looks. Gets pass out to Bethay. Devion will drive it to the bucket and score. Bethay found an opening and scores his first 2 for 3 Paola. Into the post, that's Wilkes. Nice move on the inside to break himself open. And he scores, and it's 6-3. Bethay, who just about walked with us. Brown was going away from him. Here's Chris Johnson with it between the circles. Far sideline, Bethay. Devion looks in the post. Gets it into Kobe Johnson. Kobe looks. Get pass over to Brown. 3-point try by Jason is good. Jason Brown with a triple. Ties the ball game at 6. Richmond. Left corner to Clark. Now here's Smith with it. Smith will put up a 3 ball. That one's off the mark. And it's out of bounds to the Cyclones. Substitution for Paola. Evan Phillips will come into the lineup. Ottawa with a chance for its first lead of the night. Bethay slowly into front court. Schaefer pops out right side. Out top, Chris Johnson to Brown. Brown, double team. Chris Johnson. Back out top to Brown. Chris Johnson looking in the post. Got it into Kobe. Kobe's doubled. He had his shot blocked, but rebounded by Schaefer. Shot out. And finally, it'll be out of bounds to the Cyclones. Schaefer will inbound near the corner on the right side. And in it comes to Bethay. Bethay been given a lot of room by Richmond. He'll take it left. Top of the circle, Brown. Pick from Kobe Johnson. Kobe got it back. Shoots from 15 and hits. And the Cyclones up 8-6. 2:48 play, first period. Galupski with the basketball. Over to Richmond. Now Smith, left side. Smith, out top Phillips. Right wing it goes to Golubski. Back to Phillips and around to Smith. In the corner, that's Richmond. Skip past to Wilkes, working against Chris Johnson. Backs it out now to Smith. Left wing Phillips. In the corner, that's Golubski. Here's Smith for three, right wing. Good. Here's Smith, hits the three-pointer and puts Paola back on top, 9-8. Bethay. Far sideline, Schaefer. Chris Johnson between the circles, back to Bethay. They look inside for Kobe. And now bounce it to him along the baseline. Kobe holding it high overhead. Skip pass back to Schaefer. And now it goes to Bethay. Chris Johnson near the Paola bench. Schaefer. Here's a pass to Brown at the free throw line. Brown skip pass to Johnson. Kobe will shoot a three and score. 6 for Kobe Johnson. Ottawa leads 11-9. And 37 to play first period. Richmond, far sideline near the Ottawa fan base, student base. Phillips has it, left wing, about 25 feet away from the bucket. Here's Richmond, foul tip, but taken by Golubski. Back into the hands of Phillips. Phillips, dribbling with 1:12 to go in the period. High post bounce to Wilkes. He'll drive around Johnson, and Johnson will foul him. Right now, Brandon Wilkes too quick for Chris Johnson. Substitutions both sides. Clark comes back in. Also, Ryan Wilkich will come in for Paola. And Ottawa counters with KJ Savage and Aiden Michael. Inbounds pass is stolen by Savage. Here's Savage one-on-one with Clark, and he lost control of the basketball, and it goes out of bounds. (11-9) Ottawa lead, a minute to go, first period. Wilkins with the basketball. In the circles to Clark. Now a pass into the lane is knocked away and it'll go out of bounds off Ottawa. Golubski will inbound. Comes into Smith at the free throw line. Out to Clark. Right wing it goes to Wilkich. Wilkich into the post to Wilkes. Wilkes leans in, shoots and scores. 6 for Brandon Wilkes, but he's been a horse on the inside so far. Game's tied up at 11. Bethay. Near sideline, Savage. One bounce, now to Brown. Brown to Kobe Johnson. Kobe back into Bethay's hands with 20 on the clock. Bethay calls the play.
Get that ball!
Bethay with 13-12. Into the post to Kobe Johnson. He'll be fouled by Wilkes on the floor. That's the third Paola team foul. Phillips and Richmond check in for the Panthers. 8.8 on the clock. Tie ball game at 11. Brown looking, gets it into Kobe. Kobe, little jump hook, misses. Rebound taken by Paola. 3 seconds, 2. Here's Phillips from midcourt. Throws it up no good, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. At the end of one, the score is Ottawa 11, Paola 11, and we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
All tied up at 11 as we go to the second period. Possession will go to the Cyclones. Here's a girls' final from earlier this evening. Iola beat Osawatomie 60-36. Ottawa has out there their starting five. Devion Bethay, Caleb Schaefer, Kobe Johnson, Chris Johnson, and Jason Brown. Bethay with it as we're underway. Near sideline it goes to Brown, looking for a cutter. In the circles, Chris Johnson, far sideline, Bethay. Devion looks, bounces it free throw line to Brown. Now to Schaefer. Left side it goes to Chris Johnson. Chris looks, gets it in the left corner to Bethay. Bethay bounces in the post to Kobe. Jump hook good by Johnson, who has 8 in the ball game, and Ottawa leads 13-11. Pass comes ahead to Smith. Smith looking in the post for Wilkes. Wilkes has really been good on the inside so far for the Panthers. He leads Paola with 6 points. Clark with it. Now Wilkes popping out left side to Smith. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Lupke goes right side to Richmond. Now Clark back to Richmond and around to Smith. Smith, 25 feet away, along the baseline. Driving baseline is Richmond. He missed the shot, but the follow by Galupski is good. 13-13 tie. Bethay to Brown. Brown, Chris Johnson. Chris brings it back out between the circles. Right side to Bethay. Bethay has Richmond on him. Baseline Brown. Jumper on the way is good. 5 points for Jason Brown. Cyclones lead 15-13. 6.5 to play, first half. Lupke near sideline to Smith. Smith, one bounce. Now between the circles, Clark. Lupke left wing. Here on top is a three ball by Smith that's good. Second three for Drew Smith, and Paola back on top, 16-15. Bethay, far sideline to Brown. Swings around the perimeter to Schaefer. Now in the corner, Chris Johnson. Chris, get pass out to Bethay, who resets the offense. Bethay, left wing. Johnson on the high post. That's Kobe. Right wing to Brown. Now to Chris Johnson. He'll take it in, gives it off. Here's a three by Brown. Right side, good. Jason Brown left open. You can't do that. He's got 8. And the Cyclones lead at 18-16 as we near the 5.5-minute mark of the second period. Galupski to Clark. Clark out top Richmond. Now Smith again for three. That one's well too hard. Rebound to Schaefer for Ottawa. Bethay will bring it up the far sideline. Bethay looks, gets it in the post to Johnson. Made a nice catch and he'll be fouled. Panther foul will be whistled against Galupski. It's his first, team foul number 4. Into the Cyclone lineup will be Dylan Matney for his first action. And he will inbound to the right of the Cyclone basket. Matney looking, still looking. Gets it in out high to Chris Johnson. Chris gets a pick from Schaefer. Finds Bethay. Bethay thought about the three, didn't take it. Devion really had it stripped by Richmond. Free throw line to Chris Johnson. Into the post to Kobe Johnson. Kobe spins off the Bethay left wing. Bethay driving, spinning, shooting, and missing. Rebound to Paola. Wilkes gets it to Galupski. Here come the Panthers. Lupke on the run. Off it goes to Smith. Down to Richmond. Free throw line. Wilkes who put up the jumper and missed. Rebound. Kobe Johnson for Ottawa. Bethay up the near sideline. Gets it to Chris Johnson, top of the circle. Chris, one bounce now into Bethay's hands. Bethay dribbles out near midcourt. 4:22 to play in the half. Ottawa leads 18-16. Far sideline, Matney. Matney between the circles, Schaefer. Left side now to Bethay. And a bad pass is going to be tipped away, but Bethay comes away with it. Now Ottawa has numbers. Here's a wraparound to Schaefer. Skips it over to Chris Johnson. Out it goes to Matney. Matney into the lane. Out to Bethay. Bethay threw it away, but taken by Kobe Johnson to Chris Johnson inside, and Chris will miss the shot. Rebound Golitsky. Good defense by Paola that time on the inside shot. Here's a bounce pass stolen away by Ottawa. Bethay got back quickly and made the steal. Schaefer to Bethay. Round it goes to Matney. Matney, high post, Chris Johnson. Chris looks in the post, nothing there, so now Bethay will put it up for three. Missed it short. Rebound taken by Clark. Paola back the other way. Tight ball game. 3:29 to go in the first half. Ottawa 18 and Paola 16. Golitsky near the Ottawa bench. Between the circles, Smith. Left side, Richmond. Richmond into the post to Wilkes. Wilkes is doubled. Shoots, had it blocked by Kobe Johnson. Got it back. Gets it back outside to Clark. Clark will shoot for three and miss well short. Rebound to Schaefer. Ottawa needs to get a guard out there. There we go. There's Bethay in the front court. 3 minutes to go, first half. Tight ball game. Left side, Chris Johnson. Chris looking, finds Matney. Matney's jumper from 12, misses badly. Rebound taken by Richmond. Richmond cut off by Bethay. Gives it up now to Golitsky. Golitsky bounce pass into Clark. Clark's layup is good. Fourth point for Cale Clark, and we're tied up at 18. Bethay, right side, Chris Johnson. Chris, couple bounces back out toward midcourt. Right corner goes Kobe Johnson. Now to Bethay. Bethay, right wing, Kobe Johnson. Thought about the three for a moment, didn't take it. Here's Bethay. Bethay on the drive, fouled. Foul will be against Richmond, his second. Team foul number 5. Savage comes back in, as does Brown and Edwin Duarte. So a few players are going to get a break right here. Kobe Johnson goes to the bench along with Matney and also Bethay. Savage will inbound. And it comes to Brown. Brings it outside Duarte. Far sideline, Savage. Top of the circle, Chris Johnson. He'll drive. He'll spin. He'll shoot in the lane and miss. Rebound is out of bounds to Paola. Under 2 minutes to go in the half, and the Panthers with a chance to retake the lead. Across the timeline, Golitsky. Dave Cash yelling instructions. We'll give it off to Phillips, who came in at that last whistle. Also, Grant Penn is in the Panther lineup now. There's Wilkes spinning in the lane, shooting, and a foul on Ottawa. It'll be a two-shot opportunity. Cyclone foul will be against Caleb Schaefer. Just the second Ottawa team foul. Wilkes with 6 points, shooting a couple here. Free throw good. Paola takes the lead 19-18. Wilkes has been a force on the inside here tonight for the Panthers. Second free throw misses. Schaefer with good defensive rebounding positioning. Here's Chris Johnson pushing it up court. Does not have numbers, so gives it up to the point guard, Duarte. Far sideline, that's Brown. Brown to Schaefer. Left side, Duarte. Duarte working against Phillips. Nearly thrown away, but Johnson comes away with it. Chris, whistle, double dribble call. Fifth turnover on the Cyclones. Kobe Johnson and Bethay back in for Ottawa. 19-18 Panthers with 1:20 to play before half. Phillips now running the point. Goes cross court to Golitsky. High post to Wilkes. Wilkes will put up that jumper. He can score from there, but he misses this one. Brown has the rebound. Cyclones back the other way as we near the 1 minute mark of the first half. Bethay. Phillips on him. Now Bethay on the dribble to the free throw line. Off to Chris Johnson for a three ball. Missing badly. And rebound taken by Wilkes for Paola. Phillips. Lewski, right side. Now Smith with it. Bounces the post to Wilkes, but stripped of the basketball by Brown and a steal. Here comes Bethay. Bethay drives in, needs some help. Finds Kobe Johnson for a free throw line jumper that misses. And it's rebounded by Smith for Paola. 23 seconds to play in the half. And the ball dribbled off of Phillips' leg, and it goes out of bounds. And that's a bad turnover for the Panthers. Ottawa will have it along the baseline with 19 and a half seconds to play before halftime. Brown will get it into Schaefer. He'll swing it outside to Bethay. Right side, Brown. 14 on the clock. Pick from Kobe Johnson. Over it goes to Bethay. Chris Johnson with 10. 9, 8. Chris brings it back outside. Cyclones don't have much time. 5 seconds, 4. Here's Chris Johnson to Brown. Brown guarded. 3 is blocked. And that's the end of the first half. We're at halftime here at Ottawa High, and the score is Paola 19 and Ottawa 18. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
It's not just state-of-the-art dentistry in Ottawa that Dr. Richard Hale provides. You can get that same care at his new office in Garnett on Highway 59. For wisdom teeth, dentures, root canals, extractions, and routine dental care, call 785-242-1800.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
We're at halftime here, and Paola leads Ottawa by 1, 19-18. It was seesaw back and forth, 11-11 at the end of one quarter. And I don't think either team had more than a 3-point lead in that first half of play. At this point, I think we're going to turn it over to OHS PA announcer Derek Chappell, and we'll have tonight's winner royalty.
Be strong, trust yourself, love yourself, don't drink your fears, just go after what you want and act fast, because life just isn't that long. By Sam Copper. When asked to inspire survey, he says, my mom is my inspiration. He's the most hardworking and selfless person I know. He gets up at 4:30, he works a long day, comes home, helps my brother and homework, does it all over again the next day without a complaint. After graduation, Tracy plans to attend community college for 2 years and then go to Pittsburgh State. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Clarence Tracy Conroy. Our first candidate is Mr. Christopher Johnson. Chris is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Christina Christopher, accompanied by his parents Darnell Johnson and Melanie Burton. Chris lives by his clothes. A leader is Bucking Shepherd. He stays behind the clock, lets the most simple go ahead, whereupon others follow, not realizing that all along we're being behind. The quote by Nelson Mandela. When asked to inspire this, Chris says, my mother inspired inspires me because she taught me that no amount of negative factors in life can affect your personal positivity. Upon graduation, Chris plans to attend medical school and study to be a surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Johnson. Our second team center is Cyclones Marquez. Rosie is being escorted by Sarah Johnson and her first husband, accompanied by her parents, Jose and Margarita Marquez. Rosie lives by this quote: "Love is never wasted, for its value does not rest upon reciprocity," by C.S. Lewis. When asked what inspires her, Rosie says, "My parents. They are my inspiration for everything. Both of them have given me all that I needed, but most importantly, have taught me how to live a happy life while showing compassion to everyone and everything I put my work into." Rosie's future plans are to attend Washington University and double major in public administration and legal studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Rosalinda Marquez. Our second case candidate is Mr. Jacob Richards. Jacob is conducted by Sarah and Michelle Richards. Jacob lives by this quote: "If you do what is easy, life will be hard. If you do what is hard, life will be easier," by a United States Marine Corps instructor. When asked what inspires me, Jacob said, "Craig Farr, my next door neighbor. Craig's very wise and always has a story to tell. He's always been kind to me and reminded me I can do anything. He's always been the guy who goes to for anything. We talked for hours together if we wanted to, just he and I, solving the world's problems one-on-one. He inspires me because he reminds me who I am and what I can do. Thank you, Craig, for being a neighbor and a friend." Upon graduation, Jacob plans to join the United States Marine Corps to be an MP. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jacob Richards. Our first senior candidate is the number 6. Kevin lives by this quote: "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. When asked what inspires her, Cameron said, "Both my mom and my dad inspire me to be the best that I can be. They have taught me to work hard, stay humble, and most importantly, guided me to the way of Christ. I couldn't have asked for better role models. Words cannot explain how much love I have for both of my parents." After graduating from Ottawa High, Cameron thanked the Cyclones Award at the University of Northern Iowa and the University of South College. Ladies and gentlemen, my conversation. Our signature is Mr. Dominic Baylor. Dominic is the author of my favorite project on every step, accompanied by his mother, John Hesbrook. Dominic lives by this quote: "Nobody normal ever accomplished anything meaningful in this world," by Jonathan Byer. When asked what inspires him, Dominic said, "My mother and my uncle. They are the best examples throughout my life that have taught me to be me. Not only have they been there for support throughout my life, they've shown me how important their good work ethic is. The most important lesson I have learned from them is that generosity is the best way to live a happy life." Dominic's future plans are to attend Ottawa University on a full-ride scholarship and work with a bachelor's degree for business administration. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dominic Fleetwood. Joining us for our entire 2018 Ottawa High School Winter Royals candidate. At this time, we ask last year's queen, Rachel Freeman, to please crown the 2018 Ottawa High School Winter Royalty King, Mr. Jacob Richards. And now, Jacob, will you please crown this year's Ottawa High School 2018 Winter Royalty Queen, Ms. Rosa Marquez.
Well, there's your winter royalty for this 2018 year. Rosa Marquez is the queen and the king is Jacob Richards. 2-minute break right here. This is Cyclones basketball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And back here on the Advantage Electric Halftime Show, when you are listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show, when it comes to your electric needs, don't be shocked at the outcome if you try and do it yourself, whether it's problems with a fuse box, you need a ceiling fan installed, or if you need a licensed contractor for larger projects like a new home or office, get the Advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call them at 418-1218. Earlier tonight, the Lady Cyclones went down to defeat Paola 51-21. Ottawa have never led in the ball game. Failed of the first 9 of the contest, led 13-1 at the end of one quarter, 24-7 at halftime. Panthers are now 3-4 on the year, and Ottawa falls to 1-5. 2 double-figure scores for Paola. Trinity McDowell had 12, 11 for Kelly Caldwell. Ottawa's paced by 6 points apiece from Amanda Ray and Riley Titus. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Paola leads the boys' game 19-18 at halftime, and you're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO.
This is Ryan Disbrow, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov. Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa Cyclone basketball broadcast and a supporter of Ottawa High Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Cyclones! Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric. 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
And back here at halftime, let's give you the scoring of this ball game. First of all, for Paola, 7 points for Brandon Wilkes, 6 for Drew Smith. Cale Clark has 4 and 2 for Kirk Golubski. Ottawa's led by Jason Brown and Kobe Johnson with 8. Devion Beef with 2, and the Cyclones just have 3 players in the book at halftime. Ottawa turned it over 5 times in the first half for Paola. Free throw shooting 1 of 2 for each side, and foul trouble. Seth Richmond has a couple for Paola, and everybody else has more than one either way. 19-18 to score here at intermission. We'll remind you we have the high school basketball scoreboard show coming your way tonight at 10 o'clock, and tomorrow afternoon, Ottawa University basketball against the Tabor Blue Jays, 3 o'clock for the ladies, 5 o'clock for the guys, and Casey Wiener will get things underway at about 2:40 with the Evangel Electric Braves pregame show, and we'll have that action for you tomorrow here on KOFO. Again, at halftime, 19-18, Paola has the lead, and we're back with the second half of play after this. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Ransom Memorial Health is proud to announce that the new emergency department at Ransom Memorial Hospital is open, ready, and waiting for you should you or your family have a sudden need for immediate and remarkable care. Close to home, close to your heart. Visit ransom.org.
And both teams shoot around here as we get set for the second half of play. We had an elongated halftime here. The leading scorers for Ottawa, 2 players with 8, Kobe Johnson and Jason Brown, and for Paola, Brandon Wilkes has 7 points. Next week, Ottawa on the road. They'll take on Baldwin on Tuesday night. And on Friday, they will travel to Eudora. And of course, then the week after that, they'll be at the Baser-Linwood Bobcat Invitational Basketball Tournament as we reach the halfway point of the season. And we'll have that action from that Bobcat Invitational for you on KOFO as well. Both teams played good defense in the first half of play. The real difference in the ball game, in my opinion, was Brandon Wilkes' ability to get himself a shot on the inside. And the other difference really was Jason Brown from the outside. Without his play, the Cyclones might be in a world of hurt because, again, just the 3 players scoring in the first half. Kobe Johnson with the 8, and then Jason Brown with a couple of 3s and 8 points here at intermission. Both teams will have to make some adjustments come second half play. And this is an important ball game because, as I mentioned at the outset, these 2 teams are in the same substate. That substate will be played at Paola. Also includes Spring Hill and Lewisburg. But you would imagine these 2 teams would be right up there, 1 and 2, although Spring Hill's pretty good. Lewisburg making some strides, but probably not at the same level as the other 3 teams in that substate. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the season. But right now, the Cyclones with a half-game lead over Paola as far as receiving a number 1 seed in that substate tournament, even though we still have another 14, 15 games to go before we determine who's going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4 seed in that Paola substate. We have a halftime score from our KOFO Game of the Week boys style. Wellsville leading Anderson County 36-33. The Wellsville girls won earlier 63-34. Other girls scores DeSoto down Eudora 30-26. Burlington beating Santa Fe Trail 69-43, and it was Iola over Osawatomie tonight 60-36. By the way, that Wellsville-Anderson County matchup, our KOFO Game of the Week, you can log on to KOFO.com and follow Luke Queen with all the play-by-play of that boys game going on right now on KOFO.com, KOFO Game of the Week. Starting 5 for Paola, that'll be Richmond, Smith, Clark, Golubski, and Wilkes. Ottawa still in its huddle, but we would probably see the starting 5 there, and that would be Bethe, Schaefer, Kobe, and Chris Johnson, and Brown. Good crowd on hand on a cold January night, but anytime these two teams meet in any sport, we can expect a good crowd. It'll be Paola's ball to start the second half. And we're underway. Golubski has it. He'll be guarded by Schaefer. Right side to Smith. Smith, backdoor cut. That pass is going to be knocked away, but taken inside by Richmond. And then a strip and a tie-up. And that'll be a jump ball in possession to Ottawa. Caleb Schaefer got his hands on that one to force the turnover. A good job by Chris Johnson on that backside alley-oop pass. High post bounce to Kobe. Now to Chris Johnson. Cross court it goes to Brown. Brown looks, goes left wing to Chris Johnson. Along the baseline, Schaefer. Schaefer skipped past the Bethe. Devion, we call for a travel. Turnover number 6 on the Cyclones tonight. Golubski, right side Smith. Now to Golubski. He'll take it left. He'll take it all the way to the bucket. Back outside it goes to Smith. Now a 3 by Richmond that misses short. Rebound controlled inside by Wilkes. He'll lean and score off the glass. 9 for Brandon Wilkes off the offensive putback. Paola leads 21-18. Bethe, whistle. And we have an official's time. Got something on the floor right of the Ottawa basket. Ottawa's an inbound by their bench here. We'll get back to action. Ball comes in the backcourt to Bethe. We'll bring it back across the timeline. Goes right side to Schaefer. Schaefer between the circles. Brown, left wing Bethe. High post Chris Johnson. Low post Kobe Johnson. He'll lean, shoot, and score. Kobe Johnson in double figures with 10. 21-20 Paola. Clark left wing to Golubski. Into the post. Knocked away by Kobe Johnson and a steal. Here comes Kobe ahead of the pack, being chased by Clark. And the ball stripped away and goes out of bounds. Six and a half to play, third period. Paola leads by 1. Brown to inbounds, gets it into Chris Johnson. He lost it momentarily. Got it back, put the shot up and missed it short. And Golubski comes away with it for Paola. Right side to Clark. Now Golubski. Golubski brings it left. Clark around to Smith right wing. Back it goes to Clark. Clark gets a pick from Wilkes. Shoots it for 3 and misses. Schaefer rebounds. Now let pass to Bethe up the near sideline. Over to Johnson in the corner. It's off his hands and out of bounds. Low pass by Bethe. Tough one for Johnson to handle. He couldn't do it. And turnover number 7 for the Cyclones. Golubski for the Panthers. Near sideline, Richmond. Richmond out top Clark. Right wing it goes to Golubski. Foul away from the basketball. Whistled on Kobe Johnson. First foul on Johnson and the first team foul of the second half for the Cyclones. Wilkes looks to get it in, does to Richmond, swings it outside to Golubski. Galewski looking inside, nothing there. Now Galewski will bring it left. Out top to Richmond. Smith, far sideline, Clark. Smith bounces to Wilkes, outside the arc. Here's Smith for three, well off the mark. And run down by Paola, but they stepped on the sideline, and Ottawa gets the basketball back. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to play, third period. Ottawa trails 21-20. Bethay for the Cyclones. Far sideline, Schaefer. Schaefer got it in the post to Johnson, but not in a position where he could score. And now a steal by the Panthers.
Yeah, there you go.
Galewski. Out top, Richmond. Left side, Smith. Top of the circle, Richmond. Knocked away by Kobe Johnson, but taken by Richmond. Here's a backdoor cut by Galewski, and he'll lay it in. 4 points for Galewski, 23-20. Paola by 3. 4:47 to play in the third quarter. Bethay, far sideline, Chris Johnson. Chris looking. Now we'll give it back to Brown, over to Bethay. Bethay, the pick from Chris Johnson. He's at the top of the circle. He'll drive the lane and be fouled. Panther foul will be on Cale Clark at this second. Savage will come in, replacing Chris Johnson for the Ottawa High. Brown gets it into Kobe Johnson. His jumper from 12 rims out. Rebound taken by Schaefer inside, and a foul on Paola. And Clark just picked up his third personal foul. Clark will come out. Evan Phillips into the Panther lineup. Ottawa struggling to score here tonight. And it comes to Savage, outside to Bethay, around to Brown. Brown left wing, into the post to Kobe. Kobe, nice spin move. Baseline running hook is good. And it's 23-22. Galewski. Off it goes to Richmond. Richmond, Galewski, around to Phillips. Phillips, Galewski, around the perimeter goes to Smith. There's Richmond left side. Brings it back between the circles. Savage is on him. Into Phillips' hands. 23-22 Panthers. 3:46 to play, third period. Galewski, high post bounce to Wilkes. Wilkes driving. Off-balance shot was blocked by Kobe Johnson, and Kobe comes away with it. Here's a pass ahead to Bethay. Bethay, near sideline to Brown. Into the post to Johnson. Kobe, turnaround hook is good. 14 for Kobe Johnson, and the Cyclones retake the lead, 24-23. In the front court, Galewski. Galewski bounces on the high post to Wilkes. Wilkes back out to Phillips for three. That's good. Phillips got the roll in, and the Panthers lead it again, 26-24 as we're under 3 minutes to play, third period. Panthers now will drop into a zone. Looks like a 2-3. Savage. Back it goes to Bethay. Savage left side. Savage skip pass to Brown. Now in the corner, Bethay. He'll drive baseline. Gets it to Johnson. Underneath, that pass is knocked away, and it's out of bounds off Paola. Brown will inbound. Gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer floater in the lane is good. Well, left Caleb Schaefer open, and Schaefer made him pay. His first two of the night, tied up at 26. Bounce right side for Smith. Smith out top to Richmond, around left side to Phillips. And now a steal by Bethay. Bethay will drive the lane. He'll lay it up and score. Bethay with the steal and the basket. He's got 4, and the Cyclones back up 28-26. Here's Phillips. Top of the circle, Galewski for a try. That's too hard. Rebound to Wilkes. Wilkes inside. His shot rims off. Rebound to Savage. Dave Cash wanted a foul right there. Now ball nearly stripped away by Smith, but Bethea controls. Good pass over to Savage, left wing. Now to Brown. Brown, free throw line to Johnson, off to Schaefer. Good pass, Bethea, left side, underneath to Savage. Savage bounces it back out to Bethea. Minute 29 to play in the quarter. Ottawa up by 2. Right side, Schaefer. Schaefer, skip pass to Bethea. Devion fakes the 3. Now needs help. Finds Kobe at the free throw line. Kobe's jump hook is good. 8 in the corner, 16er ball game for Kobe Johnson. And Ottawa has its biggest lead of the night, 30-26. Phillips for the Panthers. Out top, Galutski. Left wing, Smith. Smith, one bounce, now back to Galutski. Hands off to Richmond. Richmond looking, bounces high post for Galutski. Free throw line to Smith, off his hands, almost stolen away. Here's a 3 by Richmond. It's good. It rattles in. First points for Seth Richmond, and it's 30-29. Quite a ball game here. We're under 40 seconds to play, third quarter. Bounce left side for Schaefer. Now to Bethea. Back to Schaefer, left wing. Back it goes to Bethea. 25 seconds to play in the period. It's Brown. Get past Schaefer. In the corner, Savage. Back to Schaefer. Get past to Brown once again. Here's Bethea. Long three-point attempt. Misses well short, but Schaefer rebounds inside and scores. 9 seconds to play in the period. Paola needs to get a shot off here quickly. Here's Phillips, and it comes to Smith. Smith, guarded three-point try. It's off the mark, and that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the score is Ottawa 32, Paola 29, and we're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Cyclones take a 3-point lead into the fourth period, 32-29. Paola will have the basketball first. And they're starting 5 out there. Richmond, Smith, Clark, Galutski, and Wilkes. Galutski with the basketball. Ottawa also with its starters. Right side, Smith. Now to Richmond. Richmond gets a pick from Wilkes. Gives it off now to Smith, and around the perimeter goes to Clark, far sideline. Clark to Galutski. Out top to Richmond. Into the post it goes to Wilkes. Wilkes' shot is missed and rebounded by Chris Johnson. 3 failures on Wilkes that time. Wilkes chops it away from, Galutski with a steal from behind. Here's Smith driving, giving off to Galutski. His shot short, but a foul by Bethea. Ottawa got careless with the basketball. Bethea picks up his first personal foul. Just the second team foul on the Cyclones. Galutski at the line to shoot a couple. First free throw is good. He has 5 on the evening. That's just the 5th free throw of the night shot by both teams. Paola with 3, Ottawa with 2. Galutski misses the second one and rebounded by Kobe Johnson. Bethea into front court. Cyclones by 2. Chris Johnson with it, 25 feet away from the basket. Now to Bethea. Beefay will dribble out near midcourt. Richmond giving him room. Beefay will take it left. Gives off to Chris Johnson. Chris will take it right. Into Brown. Brown doubled. Get pass out to Beefay. He lost it. It goes out of bounds. Unforced error right there for the Cyclones. Their 10th turnover on the evening. And Paola can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. We're under 7 minutes to go. Neither team has had more than a 4-point lead in this one. Ottawa led 30-26. Here's Wilkes driving. Brings it back outside to Clark. Clark to Smith. Right side to Golubski. Here's Smith. Left side Clark. They're trying to post up Wilkes on the inside. Golubski barking directions. He'll go right side Richmond. Baseline Clark. Back to Richmond. Around to Golubski. Now left side Smith. And a timeout called for by Dave Cash. It comes with 6:25 to play in the basketball game. The score is Ottawa 32 and Paola 30. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here. Folks keep asking me how KFC can afford to fit 2 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken, taters and gravy, a biscuit, a medium drink, and a cookie into my KFC $5 fill-ups and still sell them for just $5. Well, I saved a little money by only paying for 25 seconds of this here 30-second commercial. KFC, it's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax extra. Extra charge for breast piece and side item substitution may apply.
6:25 to play. That's the first timeout used in this game. Paola will have the basketball as we get back to action here. And it comes to Golubski. Left side Richmond. Golubski around it goes to Smith. Smith out top Richmond. Richmond got a pick, takes it left wing. Has to back it out to Smith. Get pass over to Golubski right side, now to Clark. Smith bounces left side for Richmond. His free ball is too hard. And Beefay rebounds for Ottawa. Beefay into front court. Goes far side to Chris Johnson. Now to Brown. Brown off to Kobe Johnson. Kobe finds cutting Caleb Schaefer, and it goes to Chris Johnson, who missed the reverse and rebounded by Paola. Pass ahead to Drew Smith. Now Golubski. Right side Smith. Out Clark outside. Left wing it goes to Golubski. Back to Clark and around to Smith on the right side. Between the circles, Clark. Left wing Golubski. Now goes Richmond left wing. Skip past to Clark. Clark to Smith. Around it goes to Richmond. Now Richmond will put up a 3. Off the heel, no good. Chris Johnson rebounds. Golubski commits a foul. It's his second personal. And team foul number 3 on the Panthers. Savage will replace Schaefer for Ottawa. 5:10 to go. Cyclones nursing a 2-point lead, 32-30. This has been a very good basketball game. Beefay looking things over. Bounces to Brown. Brown off to Savage. Now Beefay. Beefay, left wing. Looks for Chris Johnson. Not there. Now Beefay in trouble. Got it to Chris right before the 5-second call. Back to Beefay. Here's Savage. Beefay. Beefay takes it left to Brown. Free throw line to Kobe. Kobe doubled. Looks for help. Needs some help. Finds Savage along the near sideline. Back into Beefay's hands. We're under 4.5 to go. 32-30 Cyclones. Beefay on the dribble. Looking for a pick from Chris Johnson, but there wasn't anything there, so Brown has it. Brown skip pass over to Kobe. Kobe to Chris. Far sideline Savage. Now to Beefay. Devion resets the Ottawa offense. Beefay brings it out near midcourt. Goes left side to Brown. Free throw line Chris Johnson. Chris drives the lane. He'll be fouled before the shot. And the foul will be on Golubski, number 3. Fourth team foul. Brown will inbound. We're under 4 minutes to go. And it comes to Kobe Johnson. Kobe spins on Wilkes, but has no place to go. Now needs help. Gets it back outside to Bethe. Bethe will take it left. Devion looking. Finds Savage. Savage to Brown. Dangerous pass, nearly stolen. Now Chris Johnson. Chris weave to Bethe. Devion driving. He'll be fouled on the floor prior to a shot. And that foul will be called against Seth Richmond, number 3 on Richmond. Now 5 team fouls on Paola. 3:34 to go. It's 32-30 Cyclones. Brown on the inbound. Gets it into Bethe. Chris Johnson, top of the circle. Left wing Brown. Into the post to Kobe Johnson. Has to go back out to Savage. KJ, far sideline to Chris Johnson. Now Bethe. Bethe to Brown. Brown along the baseline. Savage had trouble with it for a moment, but managed to corral it. Here's Bethe near the Ottawa bench. Chris Johnson, 3:09 to go. Cyclones running a lot of clock on this possession. Here's Brown for 3 from the top. Good. Well, it was worth the wait. Jason Brown has 11, and the Cyclones lead by 5. Here's Smith, right side to Clark. Back to Smith. Now Wilkes drives, puts up the jumper over Johnson and scores. And a timeout call for by Paola. This one comes with 2:43 to play in the basketball game, and the score, Ottawa 35 and Paola 32. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Get organized inside and out at the Store More, Save More event going on right now at the Home Depot. Give the garage a heavy-duty decluttering with the Home Depot's HDX 27-gallon Tough Totes. They're a special buy at just $8.97 each. They're tough enough to handle your heaviest stuff. All of it. Storage needs come in all shapes and sizes. So do storage solutions at the Store More, Save More event, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th, available in store and online while supplies last.
Dave Cash uses his second timeout. 2 minutes, 43 seconds to play, and the Cyclones lead at 35-32. This game seesawed back and forth. Cyclones took a 4-point lead late in the third period. The lead right now is 3 after the bucket by Wilkes, who has 11 points on the night. Schaefer's back on the floor for Ottawa, replacing Chris Johnson. Ottawa's ball in backcourt. Paola will pick up at about half court. And it looks like they're in a man-to-man now. Here's Brown with it, holding it high overhead. Brown needs help, goes to Savage. Now to Bethe. 2:30 to go. Near sideline Schaefer into Brown's hands. Brown looking, dribbles around, finds Schaefer inside, but that pass is knocked away and stolen by Wilkes. That's a good steal by Brandon Wilkes right there. Here's Richmond. Richmond to Golubski. 2:10 to go. Cyclones by 3. Free throw line, Wilkes. Wilkes drives, leans, shoots and scores. Brandon Wilkes makes it a 1-point game with his 13th point, and we're under 2 minutes to go. Bethe, whistle, timeout called for by Cliff McCullough. The timeout comes with 1:53 to play in the basketball game, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Disclaimer, you will not be transported to the top of the world. In the unlikely event you find yourself at the Arctic Circle, seek shelter from the elements immediately to avoid frostbite and or hypothermia. Geico will not be responsible if you find yourself in a cave or crevasse with a lonely abominable snowman, who in all likelihood will force you to play games including but not limited to Go Fish, charades, Chinese checkers, or his personal favorite, Red Rover, send Yeti on over. Geico is not liable for any damages, either physical or emotional.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Ottawa lead is 1 with 1:53 to play in this one. Let's reset it for you here. Paola has 4 timeouts, or check that, 3 timeouts remaining. The Cyclones have 4. 5 team fouls for Paola. Ottawa's committed only 2. Possession arrow would give the ball to the Cyclones on a held ball situation. Ottawa shot just 2 free throws in this game. Paola only 4. Ottawa will have the basketball. They unbound across the way. They have out there Schaefer, Savage, Bethay, Brown, and Kobe Johnson. And it comes to Bethay, who's picked up by Richmond. There's our far sideline to Schaefer. Now to Brown. Brown, right side to Bethay. Devion looks, gets it into Savage's hands. Savage, couple dribbles. Oh, nearly stolen away and knocked out of bounds. Chris Johnson in, replacing Savage for the Cyclones. Schaefer looking to get it in. Bounced into Chris Johnson. Chris on the dribble. Now gives it off to Bethay. And at 27 to play. Cyclones by 1, 35-34. Over to Chris Johnson. He's double-teamed. And he'll be fouled. That'll be called against Smith, I believe. Yeah, Drew Smith will pick up his first foul. Team foul number 6. So the rest of the way, Ottawa shoots free throws, but it'll be a 1-and-1 on the next common foul. Schaefer gets it way into backcourt to Bethay. Bethay will bring it across the 10-second line. Find Johnson. That's Chris Johnson. Over to Brown. Brown passes tipped. Kobe Johnson tried to save it, and a pushing foul called on Wilkes. Well, it's a tough call for Wilkes, but he commits the foul and will send Kobe Johnson to the line, 1-and-1. Kobe is the only player to shoot a free throw tonight for the Cyclones. He's 1 for 2. The foul comes at the 1:07 mark of the basketball game, and the Cyclones up 35-34. First free throw, very important here. Kobe eyes the mark and rolls it in. 17 tonight for the sophomore. 36-34. Johnson's second. That's in also. Up court, Golubski. 1 minute to go. Left side, Smith left open for 3, but that misses everything. And it's going to be out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cyclones with 56 seconds on the clock. And Dave Cash wants a timeout. 56 seconds to play. Ottawa leads 37-34, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa High Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At Discover, we believe anniversaries should be a time of celebration, not obligation. That's why we think annual fees are ridiculous. And now, just for giving us a try, we're going to give new card members a 1-year anniversary gift they'll never forget. At the end of your first year, we'll match all the cash back you've earned dollar for dollar. No caps and no catches, because we know if you try us, you'll like us. And that's worth every penny. Try it and believe it at discover.com/match. Cashback match offer only for new card members. Limitations apply.
37-34. We're under a minute to go in this one. Again, Ottawa's in a 1-and-1 situation. They can actually give some fouls. They've only committed 2 in the second half. Might want to slow down the Panthers a little bit by committing some fouls. Here's a score from the DeSoto-Eudora boys game at the end of one quarter. Eudora 14 and DeSoto 13. Halftime score, boys basketball, Iola 24, Osawatomie 20. Ottawa will inbound in backcourt. And it comes to Chris Johnson. He'll give to Schaefer, now to Bethay. Bethay over to Schaefer and back to Bethay. Ottawa risking a 5-second call, or a 10-second call, and the ball's tipped out of bounds by Clark. That's a break for Ottawa right there. They were really running out of time. Clifton McCullough was about ready to call a timeout. Schaefer will inbound just to the right of the scorer's table here. Pass comes into Brown. Now to Kobe Johnson. And a foul on Wilkes. 8th team foul. Stops the clock with 42 seconds to play. Johnson again with a 1-and-1. He can make it a 2-possession game here. Free throw attempt, good. Kobe has 19 tonight. Second on the way, missing short. Rebound to Clark. 38-34, 39 seconds to go. Here's Smith with it to Golubski. Golubski out to Clark. Clark around to Richmond for three. He missed it. Rebound, Schaefer for Ottawa. And a steal inside. Here's Wilkes shooting for two. And timeout Paola. Oh, the Cyclones got sloppy with the basketball. Wilkes got the steal and the bucket. And with 21 seconds to go, Paola uses a timeout, and we're going to keep it right here. Well, the Cyclones had a chance right there. If they could have held on to the basketball, forced a foul to really put a dent in this one. Now they're going to have to go back to the free throw line almost assuredly with 21.7 seconds to play, leading by a deuce, 38-36. Wilkes now with 15 points for Paola. Leading scorer on the night is Johnson, who has 19 for the Cyclones. Don't forget, we have the high school basketball scoreboard show for you tonight following the 10 o'clock news here on KOFO. Ottawa will inbound in backcourt. What are the Cyclones doing here? It's just Brown and Bethay back there. The Cyclones got to bring somebody up here to get an inbound pass. And it comes to Bethay. Bethay spins away from two defenders. Gets ahead to Chris Johnson. Back to Bethay. 16 on the clock. And a foul, reach-in foul, called against Seth Richmond. That's his 4th personal, the 9th team foul. So it will be a 1-and-1 for Devion Bethay. Bethay, 4 points tonight. First trip to the free throw line. And another timeout called for. Paola uses its final timeout with 14 seconds to go. We'll take it with them. A 30-second break. Cyclones lead 38-36. And this is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here. Folks keep asking me how KFC can afford to fit 2 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken, taters and gravy, a biscuit, a medium drink, and a cookie into my KFC $5 fill-ups and still sell them for just $5. Well, I saved a little money by only paying for 25 seconds of this here 30-second commercial. KFC, it's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time, prices may vary. Tax extra. Extra charge for breast piece and side item substitution may apply.
Ottawa, remember, has 4 timeouts remaining. Paola has used all of their timeouts. Again, the Cyclones with just 2 team fouls. So they can force Paola to take time off the clock if they so desire. But the big thing right here is for Bethay to hit these free throws. If he hits them both, it's a 2-possession game with just 14 seconds left. Devion Bethay gets the basketball. 2 bounces. Free throw up. Missed. Rebound Paola. Clark. Off it goes to Golubski. He'll be fouled in backcourt by Johnson. That's a smart move by the Cyclones right there. Chris Johnson commits his 2nd foul. Stops the clock with 9 seconds to go. Ottawa has 3 more fouls they can give in that manner. Paola really needs to get the ball into front court here off the inbound. Here's Golubski, and he'll be fouled by Schaefer. That stops the clock with 7.6 seconds to go. It's the 2nd foul on Schaefer. Team foul number 4. And a bad pass goes over the head of the Paola player. It's out of bounds, and it belonged to the Cyclones with 7 seconds left. Big turnover, and now Paola will have to foul, and Ottawa will be in the double bonus. Brown gets it into Bethe, fouled immediately by Smith. And with 5.8 on the clock, Devion Bethe will shoot 2. Cliff McCullough with some wise strategy there, committing some fouls in the backcourt, running a little bit of time off that clock, and then Paola made the bad pass. First of 2 free throws for Bethe is up and good. Again, it could be a 2-possession game if Bethe hits the second one. And again, Ottawa has a couple more fouls to give. Second one on the way. It's no good. Rebound taken by Wilkes. Foul in backcourt by Brown. Good foul by Jason Brown. 3.1 to go. First foul on Brown. Team foul number 5. Ottawa can do that one more time. But Paola can get a 3-point shot off to tie it. Ottawa couldn't really salt it away. Nobody on Clark, the inbounder. Let's see where he goes with it. Clark looks, gets it into Golubski. Golubski being chased. Here's a shot blocked by Bethe at the buzzer. The Cyclones win it. Smith had it, got a 3-pointer off, but Bethe came out of nowhere to block it, and the Cyclones win. Final score here from the Cyclone Gymnasium, Ottawa 39 and Paola 36. And we'll be back after this 2-minute break. This is Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Get organized inside and out at the Store More Save More event going on right now at the Home Depot. Give the garage a heavy-duty decluttering with the Home Depot's HDX 27-gallon Tough Totes. They're a special buy at just $8.97 each. They're tough enough to handle your heaviest stuff. All of it. Storage needs come in all shapes and sizes. So do storage solutions at the Store More Save More event, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th, available in store and online while supplies last.
It's time to go back to basics with Burlington. Your Burlington store has a huge assortment of the everyday essentials you need for your family and home. Socks, underwear, denim. It's right here in every color and style imaginable. And for the home, Burlington's packed with towels, sheets, and tons of storage solutions to keep you organized today and every day. Get more for you, your family, and your home from all the brands you love. Burlington, style for everyone.
Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders. When I told folks my signature KFC pot pie was filled with delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken, veggies, and topped in a golden flaky crust and only cost $3.99, they said I was crazy. And maybe I was, because that was 1980, and $3.99 was a lot of money back then. But today, getting a meal that size for just $3.99 is a really great deal. So stop into a KFC and get yourself a pot pie. It's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
I met someone. You hear it a lot from people on Match, because more people have met their someone on Match than any other dating app. Everyone wants to find that meaningful connection, and Match is not only #1 in first, but second dates too. Now here's a free offer for our listeners. Go to Match.com/mix for 7 days free. That's 7 days completely free to search, view photos, and connect. This free offer is found at Match.com/mix. That's Match.com/mix. Match.com/mix.
Well, quite a ball game here this evening as the Ottawa boys beat Paola 39-36. The biggest lead for either team was 4 points in this one. It seesawed back and forth through the first 3 quarters, but Ottawa never trailed in the fourth, and they pick up their 5th win on the season against 1 loss. Paola drops to 4-3 overall. It was 11-11 at the end of 1 quarter. Paola led by 1, 19-18 at the end of the half. At the end of 3 quarters, Ottawa had taken a 32-29 lead, and once again, they never let it get away. But Paola stayed tough and got a final shot, but Devion Bethe came from the backside to block Drew Smith's 3-point attempt that would have tied it. and Ottawa comes away victorious. Scoring looks like this. Panthers led by Brandon Wilkes with 15. 6 points for Drew Smith, 5 for Kirk Golubski, 4 points for Cale Clark, and 3 apiece for Evan Phillips and Seth Richmond. Ottawa's led by Kobe Johnson. He finished with 19. Jason Brown was in double figures with 11. Devion Bethe, 5, and Caleb Schaefer had 4. Cyclones are back in action on Tuesday night. They'll take on the Baldwin Bulldogs at Baldwin. Girls will tip it off at around 6. The guys will follow at around 7:30. We're going to have all the action for you on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Here tonight, the Paola girls win 51-21, and the Ottawa boys hang on for a 39-36 victory. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Ottawa High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Modern Woodman Agent Dale Pearson, and by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Dingle & Son Mortuary. Also by Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advantage Electric. This Cyclone Sports broadcast is also brought to you by Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, and by Bob Allen Ford, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, Bones Transportation, and the City of Ottawa. For more information about our next Cyclone basketball broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen on air for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive broadcast from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Geico presents eyewitness interviews with inanimate objects.
This is Brian Bruno live on the scene of a recently flooded basement, here to describe the event, a tube sock.
So I'm curled up in a cozy pile of whites when the washing machine suddenly starts shimmying and shaking. Next thing I know, we're standing in 4 inches of water.
Did you help clean up?
Sure, but I'm just one sock.
A tube sock can't help you with a flooded basement, but the Geico Insurance Agency can help you get covered for personal property damage. Call Geico to see how affordable homeowners insurance can be.
It's time to go back to basics with Burlington. Your Burlington store has a huge assortment of the everyday essentials you need for your family and home. Socks, underwear, denim. It's right here in every color and style imaginable. And for the home, Burlington's packed with towels, sheets, and tons of storage solutions to keep you organized today and every day. Get more for you, your family, and your home from all the brands you love. Burlington, style for everyone.
Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders. When I told folks my signature KFC pot pie was filled with delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken, veggies, and topped in a golden flaky crust and only cost $3.99, they said I was crazy. And maybe I was, because that was 1980, and $3.99 was a lot of money back then. But today, getting a meal that size for just $3.99 is a really great deal. So stop into a KFC and get yourself a pot pie. It's finger-licking good. At participating KFCs for a limited time. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
It's official. Weekends at Buffalo Wild Wings just got better. For a limited time, get $3 select domestic pint beers and $4 select shareables all day Saturday and Sunday. Weekends are also for sports, as mandated by Buffalo Wild Wings. Watch all the games with people that are here for the right reason. With dozens of beers on tap and 21 different flavors of sauces and seasonings. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. See participating location for details. Restrictions apply. Please drink responsibly.
Right now at CVS Pharmacy, you can earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year just for filling prescriptions. Which means the medicines you take to stay healthy might also do a little something for the health of your wallet. So visit your local CVS Pharmacy to sign up and start earning up to 50 extra bucks rewards on prescriptions. Terms and conditions apply. Not valid on all prescriptions, including those purchased in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Other state restrictions apply. See cvs.com/pharmacy rewards or the pharmacy for details.
I met someone. You hear it a lot from people on Match, because more people have met their someone on Match than any other dating app. Everyone wants to find that meaningful connection, and Match is not only #1 in first, but second dates too. Now here's a free offer for our listeners. Go to match.com/mix for 7 days free. That's 7 days completely free to search, view photos, and connect. This free offer is found at match.com/mix. That's match.com/mix. Match.com/mix.
Geico presents eyewitness interviews with inanimate objects.
This is Brian Bruno live on the scene of a recently flooded basement, here to describe the event, a tube sock.
So I'm curled up in a cozy pile of whites when the washing machine suddenly starts shimmying and shaking. Next thing I know, we're standing in 4 inches of water.
Did you help clean up?
Sure, but I'm just one sock.
A tube sock can't help you with a flooded basement, but the Geico Insurance Agency can help you get covered for personal property damage. Call Geico to see how affordable homeowners insurance can be.
It's official. Weekends at Buffalo Wild Wings just got better. For a limited time, get $3 select domestic pint beers and $4 select shareables all day Saturday and Sunday. Weekends are also for sports, as mandated by Buffalo Wild Wings. Watch all the games with people that are here for the right reason, with dozens of beers on tap and 21 different flavors of sauces and seasonings. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. See participating location for details. Restrictions apply. Please drink responsibly.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Right now at CVS Pharmacy, you can earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year just for filling prescriptions. Which means the medicines you take to stay healthy might also do a little something for the health of your wallet. So visit your local CVS Pharmacy to sign up and start earning up to 50 extra bucks rewards on prescriptions. Terms and conditions apply. Not valid on all prescriptions, including those purchased in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Other state restrictions apply. See cvs.com/pharmacy rewards or the pharmacy for details.
Maybe there's a secret society where $1 gets you access to Taco Bell's new $1 stacker. It's loaded with 3 lavish layers of seasoned beef and melty cheese. But how can all these layers only cost $1? Something's not stacking up here. Is Taco Bell's $1 stacker reserved for the Bell Illuminati? Or just anyone with $1? The answer is yes. At participating locations for a limited time, prices may vary, tax extra.
Get organized inside and out at the Store More Save More event going on right now at the Home Depot. It's easy to declutter with Sterilite 64-quart latching totes. They're a special buy at just $6.48 each. They have a new space-saving shape, and they're clear so you can see exactly what you've stored. Storage needs come in all shapes and sizes. So do storage solutions at the Store More Save More event, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th, available in store and online while supplies last.
I met someone. You hear it a lot from people on Match, because more people have met their someone on Match than any other dating app. Everyone wants to find that meaningful connection, and Match is not only #1 in first, but second dates too. Now here's a free offer for our listeners. Go to Match.com/mix for 7 days free. That's 7 days completely free to search, view photos, and connect. This free offer is found at Match.com/mix. That's Match.com/mix. Match.com/mix.
Geico presents eyewitness interviews with inanimate objects.
This is Brian Bruno live on the scene of a recently flooded basement, here to describe the event, a tube sock.
So I'm curled up in a cozy pile of whites when the washing machine suddenly starts shimmying and shaking. Next thing I know, we're standing in 4 inches of water.
Did you help clean up?
Sure, but I'm just one sock.
A tube sock can't help you with a flooded basement, but the Geico Insurance Agency can help you get covered for personal property damage. Call Geico to see how affordable homeowners insurance can be.
Maybe there's a secret society where $1 gets you access to Taco Bell's new $1 stacker. It's loaded with 3 lavish layers of seasoned beef and melty cheese. But how can all these layers only cost $1? Something's not stacking up here. Is Taco Bell's $1 stacker reserved for the Bell Illuminati? Or just anyone with $1? The answer is yes. At participating locations for a limited time, prices may vary, tax extra.
Get organized inside and out at the Store More Save More event going on right now at the Home Depot. It's easy to declutter with Sterilite 64-quart latching totes. They're a special buy at just $6.48 each. They have a new space-saving shape, and they're clear so you can see exactly what you've stored. Storage needs come in all shapes and sizes. So do storage solutions at the Store More Save More event, only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th, available in store and online while supplies last. Get organized inside and out at the Store More Save More event going on right now at the Home Depot. Declutter in a big way with the Home Depot's HDX 4-tier shelf. It's a special buy at just $19.88. It's easily assembled with no tools required, and it can handle up to 600 pounds of your stuff. Storage needs come in all shapes and sizes. So do storage solutions at the Store More Save More event. Only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through February 4th. Available in store and online while supplies last.
The 60th Grammys, live from New York, Sunday, January 28th. 60 years of music that changed the world. 60 years of the best performances ever. 60 years of once-in-a-lifetime Grammy moments. The Grammys celebrate the year's best music in a way only the Grammys can. Long live music. The 60th Grammys, hosted by James Corden in New York. Sunday, January 28th on CBS.
What a thrill. I met someone. You hear it a lot from people on Match, because more people have met their someone on Match than any other dating app. Everyone wants to find that meaningful connection, and Match is not only number one in first, but second dates too. Now here's a free offer for our listeners. Go to Match.com/mix for 7 days free. That's 7 days completely free to search, view photos, and connect. This free offer is found at Match.com/mix.